Really, really bad. I'm bad. Really, really bad. And the whole world has to answer right now just to tell you once again who's bad. What's up, y'all? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy, Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen, the magician. Oh yeah. What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we up in this. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. What's going on, you guys? So, like I said, I'd be in and out and all over the place doing different things. I figured the live was the best way to keep going. Tomorrow, maybe something different. But yeah, we're live today. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored, having all your prayers answered at this time. And again, they don't want me coming down there. Worst off, sending my energy down there to protect you. Again, dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve in the environment, beloveds. And was that read yesterday not proof? Again, you the things you're doing in the environment, in the world around you. I just feel like again the change the individual placements of the collective around again the great manifestation plane of earth. I feel like it's the definite 100% difference maker right now. Again, if we're just the 1%, uh yeah, that's the 1% that's totally, again, the way they're looking at it is, again, we're the contaminant. We're the one drop of, again, purity that makes this terrible swamp water unconsumable for the rest of the environment, right? But yeah, I feel like you're doing your thing. You're keeping, again, you are the light that's you're keeping the light on in, I mean, such a dark era, such a dark place. I spent all day deep diving on the internet today. It's just nothing but, again, it's just it's crisis on earth right now. And again, we're saying our prayers, we're doing what we can, we're trying our best to, keep the faith. I don't even say trying our best. Collective is pretty much on that. But yeah, in the meantime, while it seems like there's going to be no resolution, or again, just no, the stress, the pressure, no relief. I feel like you're, again, an example, or again, a shining or a guiding light. Again, your energy just makes the situation more manageable, and that goes across many different realities and planes of existence. Again, we're all here together, but we're all experiencing our own different individual realities. But I feel like you're just making the journey on the macro, on the greater manifestation plane. I feel like you're making it a lot easier. Again, departing your energy, your time, your wisdom, anything you can. Again, taking action on the situation, being the hero to save us. We're not gonna stand there and wait. Like, no time. You've already, again, I feel like your hair is singed, and there are there are soot marks on your face. The amount of times you've rushed into this, again, metaphorically, energetically burning building to, again, help more people, again, administer first aid, do anything you can to remedy the situation and make it better. I feel like you're already on that level. So again, you already know you're rounding that corner to victory. And in case nobody told you, or yesterday, or they're not going to tell you today, or they don't have any plans to tell you tomorrow, again, we admire you, and we are your number one fans. Again, we're cheering for you every time you score. I know you hear them scream, listen, you can hear them calling my name. And when you look into the bleachers and you see that sign with your name on it, again, that's us. We are rooting for you. Again, we are right behind you. You're in the forefront, actually lighting the way for the rest of us, beloved collective. That's what you do. So again, we're behind you in the sense that, again, we need you to be that trailblazer right now. Again, you're in your Mach 5, you're speeding around the track, you're many laps ahead of anyone who looks at it as any type of a competition or secret competition or anything like that. You're miles and miles ahead of everybody else right now in terms of what you're doing with your energy in this great age of Aquarius. And again, of course, it's got to be go collective, go collective, go collective, go. I mean, with that wheel, hit that victory lap on them, because I mean, it's what we're waiting for. And we know the cycles are closing. We know this race, or this leg of the race, is about to come to a close. So again, you're already in front. Continue to do the things that you're doing. Again, me, very proud of you. I told you, if I could be there with you, I'd be hyping you the F up. And I'm very much, I said this and I'll say it again, I'm very much like how you witnessed me on YouTube. I'm very much like that in real life. So if I was there hyping you up, trust me, it would be hype as F. So Yeah, free spiritual message, and then just take the message. It's I mean, that was the hype part, that was the intro, but we're live, so it's happening a little different. But free spiritual message, get you anywhere in the world, anytime, morning, noon, night. Hopefully you're joining us right now. Yeah, I'm bundled up. Hopefully yeah, you're here with us now in the live. But if not, again, this message could reach you anywhere, anytime. Use your own free will and discernment. Obviously, take what's for you, disregard the rest. Just don't force anything. Again, if it's not clicking, it doesn't click. But use your own free will and discernment, because you're going to know if it clicks or if it's not clicking or how it's going. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, hype it up, get in the comment section. I mean, we've got a bond. It's unbreakable, unshakable, unbeatable collective. We are incredible. We're going up. I'm coming. You see what I'm saying? We on the rise. So we're just gonna get into it. I got a lot of notes that I was taking. Yeah, so lots going on today. Oh, again, clear audience. Came in last minute, all day, was just doing my thing. And yeah, what did I get? Someone asked me to, I don't know, come to like bring up some bags from downstairs. And at the minute I opened the door, I just heard it. Because I'm bad, really, really bad. And the whole world has to answer right now just to tell you once again who's bad. And it's giving a little bit of a carryover from yesterday's energy. Again, it's you, collective. You're the bad one. Or that's how they're looking at it, right? It was giving me something about, like, again, you're turning up the temperature, or again, you're cooking with hot grease, or again, the soup is very hot. The food metaphors, the restaurante style metaphors seem to have continued over. But again, it's something about like turning up the temperature, or cooking with hot grease, cooking on a high flame, and still being able to, again, produce a fabulous meal, maintain. Again, cooking is really just controlled burning. But I feel like, again, the temperature is really high, so the window for controlled burning is very small. Yet you're able to produce. Again, you're the Chop Champion, you're Iron Chef America. Insert your favorite cooking network cooking show winner, champion, and that's who you are. I just feel like your method or your technique, it seems unorthodox. Like, it shouldn't be working, it should be failing. But at the same time, it's like for you, you're able to produce spectacular results. Anyone else trying to mimic or use this formula in the same method that you do, again, without your counsel, I wouldn't even say consent, but your counsel on how exactly you're able to have success doing something where you shouldn't. Yeah, again, people aren't, they're burning their dishes. Like I said, there's a lot of smoke in the other kitchens, right? So something here the whole world has to answer right now, just to tell you once again who's bad. It's like you're making them have to take note or take notice of like what's going on. It, again, very much with that. Yeah, but again, there's something else in this environment now that, like, things are different. It'll just never be the same. Now that you showed your controlled burning method, again, at a very elite level. You need, let's say, again, Chop Champion, let's say there's 30 minutes on the clock. It's like you're whipping up dishes and winning the competition. Like, you're whipping up dishes in 10 minutes that still win the competition, while you watch the other chefs run around stressed. You're just, you're plated and waiting for the time. So I feel like you're making them take notice of that. Like, it's undeniable that you have an advantage, or that, again, like I said, with this, like, go collective, go, like you're miles ahead, or you're a full lap ahead. So any kind of competition or whatever they're trying to do here in the environment, mimic you. And I'm not saying for the ones we spoke about, the ones who really admire you. And again, you're basically like a motorcycle that's been transported back into the medieval times. Like, they can ride you around, and like they can pretty much get a feel of how you work, how things work, or like what you're doing externally. They can see that, right? But how to maybe build a motorcycle or put it together, they don't have that concept. Again, they're going to come up with a lot of like dynamic bicycle, the bicicleta, a lot of bicycle designs that are very dynamic, but they'll never fully be able to capture what a motorcycle is. Again, you have, again, like sort of your mentality is sort of in the future, or you see, oh, well, we're going to get there too. You kind of see beyond what's going on. So it's very hard to get out in front of you if you're leading the way. Again, you have those floodlights on your ship, and again, everyone else is kind of following you. They can't really rush out in front of you. It's potential for, again, controlled burning experiments to go awry, or again, the boat could crash. They don't have the floodlights. Again, they can't see just a few feet out in front of them along this journey. So it's something like that. Like, you're making them take note. Like, and we spoke about like the way your energy is working. It's like, yeah, you could just be doing something as simple as like drinking a cup of coffee. It's like there's something about, again, where you're standing, your mannerisms, your body language. Again, they're gonna take notice. They know you're different. Again, they know you're bad. Right? So some of the lyrics, again, you say the sky's the limit. And to me, that's really true. But my friend, you have seen nothing. Just wait till I get through. You know I'm bad. Again, the sky is the limit. But I feel like for you, you're seeing what they can't see. Again, the sky to them, or conventionally, let's say, yeah, sky is the limit. But you're seeing a little bit beyond that. And you've got way more tricks up your sleeve, let's say, than again other people in the environment. There are things that you know how to do that they can't explain. They're trying to mimic, but the best they can do is trace it, or follow it in some kind of way. And people know that you're more than capable of accomplishing your goals. And you're giving off an aura of like you're just entertaining them for the moment, but you already know. Again, they say the sky's the limit, and to me it's really true, but I feel like you're entertaining them with that line. You don't believe that. Again, it's the general consensus of the environment, and in order to create as little disturbances as possible, this is the energy that you're working with. So again, you're being seen. Again, it's still that you are the fire starter, don't forget. You are the twisted instigator. But in this case, I don't feel like you are bad, but it's like okay, like Jamaicans, like but and a wicked in a bed. It's not that wicked, but it's not that he's bad and wicked. He's saying that he has skills, and that's what I mean. Where I'm bad, I have the skills, I see beyond just what this environment is presenting. I'm more than capable of accomplishing my goals. It's like you're giving off that kind of energy, and it's being felt. Like it's again, it's very much like that fire starter energy, but it's more like where there again, this is the angry villain in the chair trying to convince everyone that you're the fire starter. This is just like your energy. It's a known fact. Like this is a skilled, I'm gonna curse right here. This is a skilled motherfucker right here. This is a bad motherfucker right here, right? This is moonwalking and doing those extra triple spins, Mike, leaning forward, which, before we found out that he was hooking his feet to the stage, it just looked like he was doing that lean in that smooth criminal. It's like, you're doing things that are just, again, you bad. Oh, you bad. Oh, we seen the music videos, we heard the album. Oh, you bad. So something along these lines, again, but this is like an elevation as part of your ascension. Again, you're raising the temperature with this aura that you have, right? This is you cooking with hot grease and knowing what you're doing. Again, you have the skills, and everybody kind of knows it. Before I get into the angel message, again, the other song that came in, and then once again, just letting the playlist go. Songs that letting the songs come in at random, things I don't ever really listen to. I played Michael Jackson Bad because I heard that song in my head out of nowhere. So I played that, and then I got the messages from it. Then as I was making my notes and I was trying to, decipher, okay, what does all this mean? Push It to the Limit came in. Now that's Paul Engman. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's from the Scarface soundtrack. The Push It to the Limit, walk across the razor's edge. Again, don't look down. Just keep your head or you'll be finished. Again, I feel like this is more of you, again, focusing, seeing the way forward. Again, the floodlights on your boat, just focusing on that few feet in front of you so that you don't crash. And like, okay, this is the crucial time. You realize that you're in you're not entering the fourth quarter or the fourth period of the game. You realize that you're already in the fourth period of the game. And again, there's no time to like look. Again, I'm saying the game, but let's say metaphorically, like take your focus away, or like that would be looking down. You're climbing up somewhere very high. In order to not activate your anxiety or feel nervous about this, again, being in the game now in the fourth quarter, it's not like we're waiting for this to start. These cycles are coming to an end. And again, if it's not the last 5 minutes, you're in, like, again, if the quarter's 10 minutes, you're in the first 8. It has begun. But again, walking along the razor's edge is like keeping your nerve. If you look side to side on either way of this ladder, it's like you could activate your anxiety, and then it's going to make the journey all that much more turbulent, let's say. So you're sort of keeping your focus, and again, you're going into the game where, like, yeah, there are things that maybe, again, life doesn't come without its challenges, but you're not trying to worry about whatever that is now. You're trying to walk along the razor's edge and keep your head until this game is finished. You're more than capable of accomplishing this goal. But right now, again, it's lock-in time, and it's, again, the time to put fears and apprehensions, anxiety, and those type of things on the sub program, like in the back. Focus, be fully conscious in the moment about what's going on, and you'll be able to take control. And again, go collective, go hit that victory lap. Again, open up the limit, past the point of no return, reach the top, but still you got to learn how to keep it. See, this is what I'm trying to say, like keeping your nerve. Like now we're in the moment. We are not that you've reached your limit. Again, your potential is unlimited, but for where you need to be to close out this cycle, again, you've reached like the crucial point. You've reached the pinnacle, the what's the word I'm looking for? The why was I gonna say evanescence? No, the okay, the word's not coming to me. It's not the equinox. Okay, the pinnacle. It's just a synonym of the word I'm thinking of. But again, you've reached the pinnacle of like where this cycle is going to go. From here, again, it's only down. It's only closing. But in order to have a successful close, again, you're at the point of no return. There's no going back. There's no looking side to side and getting nervous now. There's only locking in and finishing up strong. So again, you've reached the top. You've reached the top of this cycle, but in order to finish it out strong, you're not ending at the top of the hill. You've got to close this out. Again, you've reached the top, but you've got to learn how to keep it, how to keep yourself there. Again, keep yourself in that focused mind state. Life is going to come with its challenges. There are going to be different things, and we already spoke about you are pretty much. And again, I say that all the time, and I just want to preface this. I said it like maybe the first time I used this metaphor. It's like, again, I don't want to trigger anyone. Again, we're talking about guns, but I'm talking, let's say, look at it as like skeet shooting or competition shooting. Again, you're the bullet that's coming out the barrel, but again, the straight trajectory, again, you're ricocheting off the rifling. You're going to have a straight trajectory once you come out, but the journey could be, that's what I mean. Life might, at this time, the closing out of the cycle, there could be other small challenges. It's like, don't panic. Don't look over the side of the ladder and be like, and realize how high you are and then like freeze right there or let go and worst of all, fall. It's like, no, you have what it takes to make it to the end of this. So again, push it to the limit. Open up your limit. Again, open up your focus. Like keep your mind in the game. Stay present. Nearly at the gate. So push it. Nothing's going to stop you. Nothing is that strong. Crash the gate like a bat out of hell. That I didn't really like because again, I don't even like things that try to refer to the collective like as any type of lower vibrational. But again, bats are actually incredible creatures. There's nothing lower vibrational about them. They're actually they're very divine creatures. So I kind of get it where it is more like, again, all this lower vibrational environment that you've been in and all these energies you've been dealing with, it's like, yeah, crash the gate, break out of that, get away from those things. Again, having to entertain the crowd when you already know. What was that in bad? It's like you already know there is no limit. There is no sky's the limit. So again, you don't want to pretend like that forever. So in order to, again, get past that, so you don't have, it's like wearing a mask, but again, you're not trying to deceive anyone. What's the point of, you don't need to make these waves in the environment. It's unnecessary. It'd be a waste of your time to try to explain to people the journey, right? You can only, it's for those who want to take it. It's a thing, it's to be sold, not told, the game or whatever. Again, I could show you better than I could tell you about it. You're sort of in that energy and you know that the sky isn't the limit. So again, it's like crash out of this lower vibrational, so you don't have to wear this last false mask anymore. Again, go to your horizon type of energy. So it's like crash the gate like a bat out of hell. And again, it's like welcome to the limit. It's like now's the time. It's like, okay, from this peak that you're at, can you see everything that lit? And it's what was it? Rock you like a hurricane. Remember being like that storm, but you can see the plot of land before you that you're going to build on, or that you're going to bring everything into the manifestation. It's sort of like that. Like you're at the pinnacle. Can you see your lot? It's like, now lock in, focus. Like, what is that thing? Like, do it. It's already happening. So don't get nervous now, or like, don't break down, like follow through and finish strong is really what I was getting from all of that. You guys good? I've seen you guys. Hey, what's up? Brisbane, yes. All purpose, nonetheless. Oh, thank you. Hey, what's up? What's up? True. Okay. All right. I'm just making sure you guys are good. Okay. Because I told you the chat's on this side and I'm here. And sometimes I'll go on and on and on. And then I'll come back. I'll see what you guys are doing. Anyway, we'll do the back and forth. So yeah, I decided to get some angel messages too, just to go with, I was already getting messages. I pulled 2 cards. And again, which is crazy, the angel messages were stay your course. Turbulence may be the only sign of forward movement for some of you right now, right? You could feel like you're facing a delay, or again, you're stagnant or stuck in place, or things aren't moving as fast as you want to. Again, turbulence may be the only sign of forward movement, but it's a sign of forward movement. And then that's where we go back to, again, you may be zinging back and forth off the rifling of this barrel as you come forward, right? That's normal. That's a sign that you are moving forward. We spoke about in 2 or 3 weeks ago, again, about riding the gondola through a white water rapid. And it's like, you're going to feel like at times that you need to take control, like the boat might tip or this is going to be dangerous. And it's like, again, it goes back to the dynamite. No, conventionally, that's how things have always worked. But in this age of Aquarius, no, what you actually want to do is just let go and let the boat do its thing. You're going to be fine. It's like, don't light the dynamite. That's not how you make it explode. It's like, that's how you make that. And it's like, no, put it down and leave the room. Bet you this whole thing goes up. And again, whether someone else comes in, you're not meant to see that part. Whether someone else came in and lit it, whether there was a beam of sunlight that came through the window, magnifying glass style, and hit the fuse, whatever it is, you're just not meant to be there. But you're just meant to trust in the fact that if you leave that in there, it's going to go off. So it's similar to that. You could be experiencing turbulence, but it's necessary so that you know you're having forward movement. Nobody is moving through this cycle again right now without any form of turbulence. It's all about who can mitigate or who can deal with it the best. So again, you have people ripping their hair out, going crazy. They're not understanding how their physical reality is being flipped upside down. And again, they're experiencing that they're riding the boat and they're trying to control things. And it's a very rough ride through the rapids. But for those of you who are just like, this is going to be a rough ride, and the more I try to control it, it seems like the rougher the ride is. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to put my faith in the Most High. I know where I'm going. I know I'm good. And again, you're going to be shocked at the way things work out. Divine also says, don't forget who you are and what you're made of. Again, with all this turbulence that surrounds you. Again, don't look over the sides and get anxious and get scared. And no, remember who you are, what you're made of, and how you got here on this journey. Again, you're in the fourth quarter, which means you played the first, the second, and the third, and you already put up numbers. You're doing great. So again, it's more of that finish strong. And these messages came in completely separate from the music messages, which was, you can imagine my astonishment. Not really, because I do this every day, but I was like, wow, surprised that it was so like in lockstep. Bumpy start or even journey, you have what it takes to win. So again, if you're experiencing that sort of, again, bouncing around the barrel of the rifle, waiting to finally shoot out in a straight trajectory and just hit your target. Again, as bumpy as a journey might be, again, this is your sign that you're having forward movement. Just continue. It can't be any softer at this time. It's just how the reality is. It's just how the reality is functioning. The best thing you can do is sort of let go and let things take their course. You're going to land very, very much where you want to be. And this is for some of you, not all of you. Forgive yourself. If you haven't already, forgive yourself and stop going back to punishing yourself. If that's what you're doing, it's like saying, okay, I forgive myself for the things that happened in the past. Okay, I see the part I also played. I didn't protect myself, this sort of thing. And it's like, okay, accept that. But like, don't go back like later, like if you experience some imbalance in your emotions, don't like bring all that back up and be like, oh, like, don't start beating yourself up. If you put that in the past, leave it in the past, let it go. It's not a part of you anymore. The only thing that's making it exist is you in your own memory, going back to whatever that is. You've got to really make a conscious decision to forgive the people from your past, even if you don't wish to engage with them anymore. Again, it's not necessary that you carry around all the resentment or the anger. Again, leave that where it is. But again, it's really the feelings of self, and that won't be for everyone, because we already know. I'm going to say all of you have done tremendous work on yourselves over the last. We talked about between 8 to last year, however it goes. You've been working on yourself. But just that last part, for some of you, it's not a relevant thing. This part won't resonate. But for those of you who know deep down, like, damn, oh shoot, Harding's spitting right now. It's like, yeah, just let it go. Just let that go. Forgive yourself for it tonight. And again, when the feelings crop up next time, give yourself a hard no. Like, no, we're not going down that rabbit hole. We're not starting to feel like, oh, these things happen all the time because me, like, what's the common denominator? It's me. No, remember, tower for you, not to you. There's always something to learn. So if you haven't forgiven yourself deep down for any ways you may have not protected yourself, or maybe you again caused yourself maybe you chased after the wrong thing and you cause yourself your own emotional instability. Maybe you feel like 5 of Cups, like there's some type of a little bit of like, I'm at fault here. You know what I mean? Like, that's what hurts the most, is that the part I played in my own failures or my own destruction. You got to let all of that go. You really do. Forward movement entails being able to release all past transgressions, even those against one's self. You're divine. Believe it and act like it. That was the message that I was getting from Spirit. Like, I wrote it down word for word, what I was hearing in my head. So for those of you who haven't found, again, and that one won't be for everyone. And maybe for some of you, it's like it's just for you in like the small sense. You feel like you're hearing me say this now and you're like, you know what? He's kind of right. It's like, I am healed. I am. But there is that little maybe, yeah, that side of my, maybe I gotta let that go. So I don't know. That won't be for everyone, but you guys take that, put the energy where it fits. Again, always free will and discernment in everything that we deal with. So again, that I was just told to again share that. Stop beating yourself up if that's what you're doing. Okay, le pièce de résistance. All right. A mysterious power they feel you have that they want. They covet this power and its material implications, but they covet in secret. So secret covenants of, again, all right, so they're seeing you from over there, basically. This is how this is all started. They're seeing you from over there. Again, in your mysterious, they're in the Aquarius energy. Again, that person over there, I have a connection to them. I don't quite know them quite like that, but I know of them and who they are. So again, I don't know if it's I don't know what circle this is operating on. If it's the fringes, or it doesn't seem like it could be free will and discernment. Maybe you know more about the people on your inner circle than I do, but again, it's somewhat, it seems more like in the middle, like people that you don't direct, not necessarily acquaintances, but people that you don't like, that you don't fucks with like that every day, let's say. But I'm not getting that this is the inner circle, because again, with the 11th house, there's like a distance. Again, there's a knowing of a person. Again, I know Michael Jordan, number 23, Chicago Bulls, but that's about all I know about him. I don't know his kids. I know he has kids. I don't know. Well, I know like the one, Marcus. I don't know his kid's name. I don't even remember Michael Jordan's wife's name or his mom's name. And this is all public record. So it's like, again, knowing a person, but again, they're sort of over there. But they see you over there. And again, here comes that mysterious, like, oh, what are they doing? Oh, who are they? Who do they know? Who are their friends? Oh, are they in a relationship? Blah, blah. What resources are they pulling in right now? And like, how are they doing all that? This person's being very mysterious. But again, there's a lot of, let's say, like good luck or transformative energy around this person that people don't quite understand. Again, this person being you. And so, like, they know this is a good thing. They don't quite understand it or can see fully what it is. And then they come in with this Libra energy, this seventh house energy, second house energy, where again, it's like, I'm in whatever that is, whatever information they garnered from whatever they're seeing. It's like they're like, oh, I love that. I would love to partner up with whatever that is. And again, second house, like the material implications of whatever that is going to increase. Okay, either me in value, whatever it's, again, that's why I said the material implications. Whatever I apply this to, it's going to cause it to grow. Or if I apply it to myself, it's going to cause, I'm going to experience growth like the collective is experiencing. But the problem is, once again, they don't quite know what it is or what it is that you're doing. Very mysterious, because you ended off with the 8th house again. So it's like, yeah, I like the idea, or I like that thing, or again, I like Michael Jordan. I would love to play with him on the Chicago Bulls, but it's like, I don't quite understand the process of how to get there or how to do that, or like, I don't know how he flies through the air like that, or like, I'm using Jordan as LeBron probably would have made a better example. He's more recent, more relevant. But yeah, something like that. Like, they know something, they see it, but they don't quite understand. And it's like, they love it. They know it's important. They know it's valuable. And they know that if they had it, it would increase their value and the value. And then they could put that power onto other things they have in their awareness. And it would increase that the value thereof that thing they're applying it to. But it's all about the figuring out. And I can already tell that they have absolutely, like, this is like, emotional instability, this is like throwing a tantrum. This is like throwing a tantrum because you have absolutely no idea what to do, or like any attempt to, this is a group of people or someone who tries to copy you, and like they can't make any type of a dynamic bicycle. This is just fail after fail after fail after fail, stocks dropping. And this is like emotions at a high level surrounded by failure. This is a tantrum. This is a tantrum. Because again, now they're looking at you over there, and it's like, it's a very much how, and it's like, okay, I got it, and it's like fix, shatter, and it's like, what? Fix, shatter, and it's like, well, it's like, now someone, like, you see how somebody is like, then they go back and they look at what you're doing, and it's like, again, this is tantrum energy. Someone is like pulling this very much like not understanding, knowing someone has something valuable, knowing that if I had it, I'm getting stole it, even if I could steal it. Again, if I'm getting stolen in the, like in my possession. If I had this in my possession, I know the implication. I know what I'd be able to do with it. It's just I need to see exactly what it is to like confirm my suspicions. I need to understand. And once my suspicions are confirmed, like I feel like this is I don't know what I'm thinking of. Yeah, right. I don't know I'm thinking of Reed Richards and the ultimate nullifier. Again, like it's like a supreme, some type of supreme technology. Like, and then it should it fall into my hands, it's like, yeah, I can change, well, again, not the world, but my world, right? And I don't know. It's about figuring out whatever that is. But again, this mysterious, it could just be your nature. It could be like a personality trait. These people could be completely insane, and it could be an actual personality trait that you have, or personality traits that you have. Again, something someone couldn't actually take from you physically. They could try to mimic. But again, that's what do you call those, skinwalkers, body doubles, destiny swappers. Someone could try that, but again, it still wouldn't work without actually knowing. It's like without actually knowing the face under the mask, they feel like even if they dressed up and had all the gadgets, they still wouldn't be Batman. It's like they need to know the identity, or I don't know, the whole charade or whatever it is. It doesn't make the same kind of sense. Um, so it's like your outward perception, because I put the energy where it fits. I don't know what everyone does. It's like you're dominating. It's like you've got. I feel like them too, but they're witnessing more like the people around them. It's like you have the environment in a chokehold somehow, but they're seeing how, and again, not like in a literal chokehold, not physically. We don't promote any kind of physical violence or anything like that on this channel, never that. But again, it's like you have the people under pressure, and that's what's activating them. They're like the mysterious thing is like, what is that thing that you're using? Okay, they feel like you're using some, but it could be a personality trait. They feel like you're using something to your advantage to put pressure on the environment. I feel like they're in the environment feeling under pressure too. I don't know everyone's ambitions or what they're going after, but whatever it is, when they're around you, they feel nervous. And obviously they're throwing tantrums, that secret tantrums that you know don't know about. So yeah, that seems very plausible. And there's like a vehement oh wow, they're like motor, yeah, I'm a motor mouth, like they're going on and on and on and on and on and on and on about you. And again, this whatever illusionary tactic or whatever is being hidden, that Neptunian energy, that there's something like ethereal or spiritual or behind the veil or in the realm of dreams, or there's something we don't see. But I'm telling you, it could just be your personality. You can't box up someone's personality. Like that's what they want. They want a physical thing. They think it's a physical thing. But from what I'm really seeing, it's like, let me just make sure. Yeah, fixed air. Yeah, I feel like this is just, again, it's an ether. They can't take it from you. You can't. This would have to be more like, if someone wanted what you had, or your method, or again your technique, whatever it is that they want, or again, it could be you're experiencing some success. Even if they wanted your success, again, whatever it is, it's hardwired or linked to, again, the ethers that surround you, like the ethers that make you up, the fractals of who you are. You can't steal that from someone. Like that's why I was saying, like theft, like sort of, if I could, like, yeah, but in theft in the way of like mimicry. And then that's not theft, right? That's what I mean. That's like, that's a skinwalker. You want to wear my face. When I leave the room, you want to talk like me and like dress like me. Like, no, that doesn't make you me. That doesn't really put you in. And again, that puts you further off of your path, because all this time you're spending being someone else. It's like everybody has their own divine purpose. So again, you might spend any elapsed amount of time trying to mimic this person, and then, let's say you spend 2 years trying to destiny swap with someone. It's like leaving a house, never cleaning it, never, and then you come back to it one day and like, yeah, squatters have been there, the windows are busted out. You never know what's going to happen to your destiny if you're not there to tend to it. And again, there's a lot of that. It's not like stealing. It's like, it is stealing, but it's in the way of mimicry. Whatever this is, I don't feel like it's a physical thing. Or if it's something you've created, again, it's like a better career or a better situation. It's something in the material, like, okay, it's like my voice, right? Or a thought. Like the things I say to you, they can be pentacles too. You can take them and apply them to your physical reality, or like a thought, right? A thought is real, but you can't like hold it or see what it is. And it's like that sort of thing. You could, unless I told you my thoughts, you couldn't steal them from me. Again, they're part of my fractal. And even if you did, what are the chances that you could mimic or replicate? Like, you don't have the exact same thought patterns as me. Exactly. Your designs may be different, unless there's an exact blueprint to follow. Just hearing what I'm saying, again, the designs would be different. You don't have all the plans. So whatever this is, I feel like, yeah, they want to take it from you, but and I don't know if they can. I think they're still looking at it as like some type of physical advantage you have, or someone helping you, like, again, something they can hear, see, smell, touch, or taste that makes you better. But it's not that. I think it's really your state of mind. um or again, some aspect of your personality, or like what the thing that makes you a go-getter, or like you wake up, you wake up at 5:30 in the morning naturally, let's just say. It's like someone could set their alarm, but if they're not, like, again, if that's not what you do, if you're used to getting up after 9 and staying up late, whatever, like, you see what I'm saying? You can't, like, you just have to learn how to do that. You can't like steal the fact that I wake up early from me. It's not a real thing. It is, but it's not. It exists in the physical world. There's no way to grab a hold of it, is what I'm saying. And it's very important, but it's not there. And I feel like they're having trouble. They're struggling with that. Again, going into that brat mentality. But whatever this is, there's all the physical energy, action, and it's like keeping conversations about whatever you are, whatever this is, in motion. Like somebody is like, again, group chats is chatting, internets is interneting, emails is mailing. There's a lot about what's going on with behind the veil that we don't see, again, and that makes me feel like more like, is it a physical thing? Like, what is it? Like, they don't know, but they just want it. They just want it. And I feel like I'm saying, I feel like I don't know. I guess I'd have to get, again, that's copyright, but I feel like we say this a lot. It's like, yeah, want the man, or the wanting to be the man or the woman just because. Like, who has the power? You have the power. Like, let me be the king. It's like, you might not qualify to be the king. I'm not saying that's what you want to be, the king, the queen, or the person in charge. But again, even just the emperor, empress, leader of your own life, someone may not qualify to lead your life, to tell your story, to walk in your shoes, right? And like I said, this is definitely, I'm one of those readers that doesn't really get too crazy with the, like, yeah, this is destiny swapping. This is like, no, but it is, this is that though. But it's silly because someone doesn't even know like what they don't even know what they're doing. You're like Mr. Dress Up with the chest with all the costumes, and this person is like, they don't have a chest with costumes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they would dress up as. It's like, this is, it's kind of silly. It's giving high school again. All right, let's go. Um, they are fully, like, they are looking out for this. Like, they somebody is like, because again, they're throwing a tantrum, but they're in full chakra rainbow mode. Like, this is hitting them on every level. The fact that they don't know, like, they're so invested in whatever this is. That's what I mean. Like, you have communication, but then you have Mars surrounding that twice, right? And then so their whole chakra system is like, again, it's just going off. Like, this is that's what I'm saying. It's a tantrum. It's like, focus on your crown chakra, meditate to the higher powers. Like, they'll give you the answers. It's like, no, it's like this person's in their root, then like their heart, then their crown, and they're just all over the place. They can't, that's what I'm trying to say. Where this is tantrum energy. This is your energy. This is you not in, this is someone not in control. Let's see what else is going on with this person. They're in the 8s. Ooh, well, or this could be you. No, this is you. That's what I'm saying. They're witnessing progress, rewards from what them, from an outward perspective looking in, seems like perfection. Now, I'm not saying your life is perfect or everything, but for the, again, facing a million pathways in the fourth dimension and only facing a few, again, they look at what you're doing, your technique is perfect. That they want that, but they don't really want that. They don't want to cut loose all the things that don't serve them, but they want to walk your path, right? They want to walk the pathway of just 3 or 4 choices, but they want to bring that baggage of the millions upon millions of things that they're worried about to that fourth dimensional pathway. And it's just not possible. It's just not possible to squeeze an oyster through a slot machine, through, the coin slot of a slot machine. It's just, you see what I'm saying? You're going to encounter problems. So they're seeing like you transcend limitations, and they're looking at their own limitations that they can't transcend. And then they don't have the strength to, again, I can't wake up as early as you, or I can't do this. Again, they're wondering why there's no progress. And part of it is because, yes, you're focused on someone else's journey. And again, your house or whatever, your divine purposes, again, there's squatters in your house right now. You're not even paying attention to that. So there's a lot of, again, there's a mirror energy there, but they're definitely, again, there's, or perception wise, because I'm not saying that we say all the time, again, your 3-dimensional circumstances could look like whatever, but from what they're witnessing, and we spoke about this before too, don't think your circumstances are that bad, because there's somebody waiting in the wings to take your spot, right? So if you don't think it's valuable, trust me, it's valuable to other people, which then maybe you need to reassess or re-audit, because what you have is valuable. And again, that works for put the energy where it fits. I don't know exactly what everyone's using, the divine energy to do, but there's definitely a covetance, or I want to wear your skin, but it's not that simple. Yeah, trickery. So they feel like, yeah, like you're manipulating or playing some kind of game, or yeah, you have some kind of unfair advantage you don't want to tell everyone about. There they are staying up all night. Again, these are like rituals, like the conversations. Like they could be the group chat could be up all night group chatting. Maybe that's why they can't get up until 9 o'clock in the morning. It, they're basically like, again, these group chats are like rituals. It's like every night we meet and we talk about this thing. It's like, yeah, ritual group chats about like how is this person doing that? How are they manipulating the reality? Yeah, we talked about again, Doctor Strange. He said it's the willful manipulation of reality at the quantum level. Again, it's magic as well as it's science. I feel like they don't grasp. I feel like they don't grasp that concept, the full concept of, again, the magic lives in you. You are the magician, but you're also the wand and the cup and the sword. You've got to look at yourself as the energy. I feel like again, in the great age of Aquarius, we talk about that, and people who, wow, and people who don't know how to, what do I say? They end up in the Seven of Swords first. And what is the first thing I said? Trickery. They're dealing with some kind of Seven of Swords situations, except from their perception, you're the Seven of Swords. You're the tricky one. But we can see from the reading that that's not what it is at all. They're just confused. So still Seven of Swords energy. Eight of Swords, definitely. This person's definitely in a self-imposed prison of the mind over what you're doing. We've got, again, they're night after night rituals, again, of group chats. That's the Nine of Swords. Again, you can't go to sleep comfortably at night because you're in this victim mentality and it's like everything's going wrong. You're anxious about what could happen. You see what I'm saying? And then so I don't know if this person has already reached it, but we know where they're going, right? The Ten of Swords. They're already in the nine. So what's next? All this, whatever they're doing, it's gonna end bad for them. And again, someone's gonna be, I'm fighting demons, but from what we can see here, they're bringing it on themselves. They have a divine path that they're ignoring. Now, this could be maybe one person, or it could be a group of people. But again, they're going to come back to, again, Jasmine Sullivan. I bust the windows out your car. Because, yeah, you left that Jeep parked out there. You left your whole divine purpose and means of travel through your own Merkaba. You left it out there. So, yeah, the squatters bust out your windows. They spray painted your house. They tore it down. The property is in ruin. And the car that you left out there, yeah, I'm gonna curse right here. Some crazy bitch done busted out your windows, but you was, again, like The Wire. You're not at your shop to receive the things that are coming, so don't be surprised when things go wrong. And then, like, the people above you, they're looking at you like, no, you made the mistake. You're supposed to be on your divine purpose and protecting the blessings that are coming towards you. And it's like, yeah, and then you just can't answer to the boss, and But yeah, I feel like the numerology of this is not even the planets. This is just the general numerology is saying that. Like, it's saying what we've been saying all along. This is someone who cannot operate in the great age of Aquarius. There's too much force. Like, make it happen. Make the boat go straight. No, you're in a whitewater rapid. You're gonna have to, if you don't have a kayak and you don't have that technique, again, it may seem like the craziest thing, but your best bet is to just take the ride. Don't force it. You may force yourself into the rocks. Thus far, you haven't had any accidents. The boat is just rocky. So maybe the ride will just be like that. Again, someone is not grasping that concept. They feel they have to light the dynamite in order to create explosions. And it's simply, and I get that even me saying this, again, that concept, I'm not saying in the physical world, you probably still have to light dynamite to create an explosion. But I'm saying energetically, you might have to do less in order to make more happen. You don't have to force it. You don't have to have all these plans and machinations and backup plans. I keep a plan A, plan B, even a plan C, shoot the whole place up, but being fancy, like on some Styles P movie magic, like music type of tip. You don't have to have all these different plans that could just go awry. And that's he has a song called The Phone Song where he like paints a really vivid picture of, this song could actually still to me be an episode of a show or a movie. He paints a vivid picture of like a robber and like the thing that there's cameras in the house and the person sees him and there's all this different, but you see his plan was too complicated is the basic of what I'm trying to say. When you have a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, like unless you're like the Navy SEALs where those things actually work, like we've practiced and we know what we're doing. No, you can get the plan B and just be like, oh, screw it. But again, I know it sounds crazy, but energetically, you don't have to light the dynamite. You don't have to force it. You don't have to really, it's essential that you show the universe that you're in a place of trust with it. And again, it's going to further the powers of co-creation. I feel like this is someone who has absolutely no concept of this. So that was pretty much it. We're gonna get into some cards now. We're gonna get to some cards and see what's going on. What should we do first? Let's do the white deck. We haven't done this one in a while. We haven't done the tattoo tarot deck in a long time. You guys good? You got we sleeping like a baby. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't worry. And don't make secret plans to go. Don't worry about it. If they did you wrong, someone said something to me the other day, and I told them, yo, your words cut like knives. But you know what? God bless you all the same, and I'm sending you much love. Like, it don't matter. And I slept great that night. I don't know how that person felt, because again, I don't feel like they felt bad or they lost sleep. But again, you got to take that energy back. I'm not out here being mean or doing anything nefarious. So again, you, in any kind of way, in any kind of fake creative criticism or slight, again, I'm just gonna send it back to you with love. And then, I mean, if you feel bad after or whatever happens, again, that's on you. I don't really care. But what I'm saying is, yeah, we sleeping like babies out here. I'm not trying to be worried about. I don't have time for a revenge plot. It's just that's all I can say about it. It's just too much energy for me at my old age. All right, so what we have first is, yeah, somebody again, they've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. This could be that, again, trying the same things, wondering why you can't conquer the energy in the great age of Aquarius, but existing on the physical plane and wondering why, again, you keep experiencing misfortunes. And it could be tied in. We're not there yet, but someone here, they feel like, and then there's one thing that they see, and then it's already leading me there. There's the one thing they see that is working, ergo you, or this energy. Again, on the physical plane, there's one physical thing they see that works. It could be your method, again, your modality, your technique, whatever it is, right? The thing they want to walk in that skin. And they're looking at all the skins they done tried out over time up until now. Like, none of them fit or went the distance. They already have to shed all those skins. This could be the cobras or the snakes, right? That was getting real getting real close to the ground, shedding skin. Again, these could be some snaky individuals too. Again, it didn't come out like that. We'll keep going. But yeah, definitely seeing or trying on a bunch of skins or trying a bunch of different material outlooks. And it's like, no, this is going to be the one. But you see, still, there's that emotional balance. Again, that brat or that need to control. King of Cups in the reverse. There's that, like, someone is not emotional. And there, again, is that person that feels like, how can an empire exist without slaves? There's someone that feels like, again, not utilizing absolute ruthless power, because it's well, the Emperor in the reverse would be more like absolute ruthless power. But the thing about the King of Cups is he in reverse, he wants to marginalize your emotions. He wants to make you feel like you're trash. Like, because the King of Cups or King of Swords, when they fully lose control, they're the most likely to be a depiction of an energy that could actually be physically abusive. Now, again, I do not promote any of that kind of stuff. No violence. I promote physical abuse, violence, unless you're taking a class or you actually have to defend yourself. I don't promote violence or anything like that anyway. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to paint the picture as broad as I can. These are the realm of the mind, losing control, feeling you're losing control in the realm of the mind or in the realm of emotions. Don't get me wrong. Pentacles, money too, and a King of Wands might be quick to, but because a King of Cups is already, and the same thing with a King of Swords, like, they want to be with people that, again, they're not an authority figure and they don't have a dynamic mind. So they need people that they can subjugate, like, beneath that. They can only deal with people who they can see are, like, I'm just going to say, I'm not coming up with the right word, but like, you're dumber than me, or you're below me in the mental plane. So it's like, I'm going to subjugate you. But because you don't know what actual authority is, you'll never challenge or fully question my authority. So this can go on for years and years and years, where someone could be, again, marginalized, and someone is like stealing all their ideas or saying things towards them to undercut them. Again, King of Swords is going to attack the mental, the ethereal, the things you think about, and be non-flexible to your ideas. Like, let's say you'd be like, well, nothing you say or nothing you do is ever going to be good enough, or an idea that we should bring to the forefront. Again, and it's marginalization from that point. The King of Cups, now this person wants, again, your emotional house. They want you depressed or sad, or as much as I can force you into the corner. And then it's really like a pimp's energy. As much as I can force you into the corner with, like, the things I say, like, play with your reality, like, when you're angry, like, instigate you to get angrier, play on your sadness. Like, this is the type of abuse that this person deals with. Now, when they have someone in the corner like that and they lose control, that's where they can get, because again, now there's that they're losing control of their emotions. So now they might lash out emotionally. And that's what I'm saying, where those two character archetypes to me are the most likely to resort to physical abuse, right? And I'm not saying that this is what's happening or whatever, but again, this is a person, again, with a ruthless emotional state of being, right? Or people with ruthless emotional states of being. And again, now they want to dress it up like they're not like that. Or again, they've worn many skins, or they've tried to, again, like I came off as nice to many people, but then they all eventually found me out. It's like, if I can work with this energy, it's like maybe I can like marginalize the environment or the people. Again, I can hurt them. I can hurt them in a way where they'll accept it. Again, like Big Pimp Daddy, you're still with me, and again, you're my prisoner, but you know everything that I do to you is wrong. But again, you're so psychologically and emotionally messed up that you won't ever leave, or I have a way to, I've got my hooks into you. So they feel like, again, it's someone like that. And we spoke about someone being the type of ruler that doesn't understand how you can build a kingdom without any of that. So again, this is more of that energy sort of, again, that Scotch bonnet put us on, like that food reading put us like on a thing. These last ones, they've been like in lockstep. I'm like, again, someone wants to like over season the pot and then wants you to say that the food was good. And if you don't, again, like that's what I mean. They want you to say the food is good so that they know they have emotional control over you. You won't say no, and then you won't say it's not good. And then when I come at you for saying that, like, you're not gonna want to fight me or argue. You're docile, you're submissive. You're just gonna say, even though it's terrible, you're gonna say it's good. Like that sort of energy, right? When now this is your skinwalker here, this is your destiny swapper. This is the energy that they actually really embody. Like I said, they've worn many skins on the physical plane, 6 at least, but now they see your skin again, that mysterious thing. And they feel like, okay, if I had that, not fully knowing what it is, and again, it could be a personality trait. They think it's something physical, like again, if it was a lot of money, it's like, okay, now I could convince people, oh, I'm rich, I'm not bad, I'm not a bad person. Like, and then people get close to them, and then now they have not only the financial means to, it's turning into, and I don't want to, again, these are human beings. I don't want to just use them as an example, but like the courts would say, again, this is like a Diddy party after. It's like, now I've got the financial means and I can emotionally abuse anyone that I want behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? It's too much power for this person. So I don't know if they're thinking about that, but they're thinking about whatever that mysterious power is that you have. If they add it to what they're doing, now they'll never be discovered as the King of Cups, and they can marginalize everyone in the environment, how they can pimp the whole environment. And again, I never have to actually raise my pimp hand to anyone. I'll have everyone, again, submissive and under emotional control, telling me that I'm serving the best dishes in the kingdom, even though this food is trash. So something like that you've got coming out so far in the cards. 2 cards out, dang. Whoever this is, they're facing financial upheaval anyway. So they're racing against the clock. I feel like they need whatever this is to happen. Also, Ace of Coins in the reverse. It's like I said, whatever this is, you can't take it. You can't take it. Like, 7 of Pentacles, right? 6 Pentacles are pretty much useless. There's the one that they see that, okay, like, or you planted all these seeds, and then when it's harvest time, it's like none of these crops grew, but only this one. And it's like, you kind of gotta, bite the bullet. That's what you got. There's no time to, you gotta wait till next harvest season, right? So it's like operating sort of at a loss after putting in a lot of effort or trying to wear different skins. None of that worked. But again, I see this one thing that could work. But that one thing is the Ace of Pentacles, right? We're dealing with the one pentacle they see that they want to take. It's in the reverse. It's not meant for them. Or if they take it, like I said, it's the same thing as, this is the wrong end of the buried treasure. This is like not finding it, or it's not as much as you thought. You trumped up the whole pirate crew and said there was going to be millions of gold coins, and we found a small chest with like 1,000. You're on the wrong end of a grand material opportunity. So again, stealing this, whatever they think it is, they think it, again, pentacle, they think it's something physical. They do, but it could be, again, like I said, it could be ethereal. It could be an aspect of your personality that it is, again, it's witnessed in the physical realm, and it has impact. But it's like words. Again, words have impact, but I can't grab my words out of the air, right? So I feel like there's still some confusion about what's going on for them. But like I said, the thing that they see, they couldn't wear your clothes, or they couldn't be you, whatever this is. That's why I feel like it's not. If it was something physical like your shoes or your outfit, Ace of Pentacles in the upright, like something you could take it. But like this, I don't know, maybe not, or it's not what you think. And that's what I'm saying, that this is something like your general disposition or way of being. It's something that you can't really copy. You actually just have to be born as a person, live their life. And I'm saying someone is so you're walking on your divine path, that someone is like They're just following. And it's like, bro, you got your own whole empire over there that you're ignoring. And it's like, huh? Like someone doesn't care. So um Two of Swords. Well, that's either again your divine path that you're not in alignment with. You don't have the proper allegiance here. Or again, you're trying to align yourself with something like you think it's real, but you can't grab hold of it. There's nothing to make an allegiance with. There is someone's, it's like, oh, that person is funny. It's like you can't steal their sense of humor. You can try to mimic it, but again, it won't come off the same. You'd have to be them. You'd have to know the jokes that they know or seen the movies or again, have the experiences that made them funny. It'll eventually come off as, yeah, like every time this person leave you, all you are picking up their jokes, like you a hotel rider, like someone's finna get exposed. An allegiance to your own destiny. And then what did I say? They're on your path and they can't walk away from it. They can't. They don't want to be, someone don't want their destiny. Lord have mercy. Someone literally doesn't want their destiny. They're looking down their pathway and they're like, yeah. They're like, God, I don't want that. How does the universe feel about that? Oh, okay. The universe feels like I'm going to rush you right into the opposite end of the wheel for disrespecting my blessings. Like I said, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. So someone is again rushing, and it's not off impulse, right? Like they're doing this. This is instinctively rushing towards again screwing up your own destiny in the grander scheme of things, right? The Wheel of Fortune is, this is the entire universe here. It's like where you fit in the, we talk about a lot about that. The universal clockworks is always turning, right? All the galaxies and all the nebulas and everything is moving together on a sort of timing, and like everything, including you, me, the cells, the atoms, the mitochondria, the particle zoo, which is again, when you keep going deeper and deeper, just keep getting more particles and more particles, the stronger your electron microscope gets. Again, all of that, everything, and all the particle zoos and atoms and all the other planets and everything is moving together on a specific timing, right? This person is rushing towards again the negatime or the negaverse, the opposite of that. They're not going to be moving in, oh, you didn't like what I had lined up for you, didn't like your life's purpose. Okay, you get, and we talked about that a lot, where the universe is not like, because again, this is bad luck, bad fortune, bad karma. But the universe is giving people, again, if you plant seeds of bad luck, bad fortune, bad karma, they're going to grow you plants like that and then force you to live by that harvest. It's not like, oh, your karma's gonna be, it's like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy astronomical. It's like, oh, you were being deceitful to people in that last season. Oh, you backstabbed your best friend. It's like, oh, then all the things that what you're gonna get when you pull up, it ain't gonna be carrots. It's gonna be deceitful carrots, backstabby cabbages and whatever, root vegetables. Again, whatever your harvest is, that's what you're gonna get. That's how the universe is sort of, again, I wasn't a reader in the other ages, but in the age of Aquarius, that's how it works. It's like it's sort of a disguise. Like you get to do all that stuff for a while and think you're getting over. But what it really is yeah, they need you to like churn up that soil, plant those evil seeds, like really put your all into bringing those roses out. And then when they're complete shit plants, they're going to be like, yeah, and now you take those in the house and you put them in there. You dress them up nice. That's what you wanted. And it's like, no, universe. It's like, no. There's no second. It would have been different if you did something else different on the physical plane. Don't try. And again, spirit sees everything. It's not like you can lie in the court of men or the legal loopholes. It's like, no, they're watching everyone at all times do everything that they're doing. And again, you block your blessing, So somebody is, rushing towards that in this Knight of Fire. It's like all the actions that they're taking is, again, they're skyrocketing. This person is like, walk 10, engage, make it so. And they're flying off towards, again, like we said, if you're not on your divine purpose, it's again, they're gonna bust the windows out your car and your building again. They're nervous about what's going on. Again, Hangman in the reverse, somebody is like, they can't sit still. They can't, well, Eight of Cups, because they can't get off this journey. They can't leave you alone. This is like giving obsessive vibes. Okay, we're going to get off of their, okay, Hangman in the reverse cherry. Again, you're just blowing by. Oh my God, this person, I don't know if I can show this. There's a lot of nudity. The devil on the bottom of the deck. Again, they want that attachment, like, I got to be close to you. Let me study you. I don't know how to live in your skin. So creepy. Okay, juxtaposed to this, show me some. Again, we're gonna go off this chariot because this is obviously you. Um, show me, yeah, just show me some things about collective. Like, what are they observing? Like, what is the like the outward perception that they feel like? What is this thing they're observing? They feel like it's power or really? Why would they be? They're like, you're not gonna believe this. Why do they look at it like that? They don't want to say. They're saying it's the thing they use. It could be your forward. I feel like it's some. Again, it's a part of who you are. It's not like even a physical thing. They're saying it's the thing collective is using to win. It's like they're making me sad because I can't win because they have this. Again, I'm just gonna say it's an attribute. I don't know what they think it is, or I don't know what they think you got, but yeah, it's the thing that makes me miserable and makes me a loser, is what they're saying. Is the powerful thing that you have. Whatever it is from the outward perspective looking in, they're saying whatever, and again, it could be personality trait or just your general disposition, or like whatever it is that gives you the power, right? To know that you're bad, you're really, really bad. Whatever that is, it makes them miserable. They don't want to like name it or describe it. They're like, it's the power the collective has that makes us all sad and feel like losers. And now they're trying to tell me like high priestess in reverse, like that's it. You know, exactly. That's it. You review. That is what it is. I guess they're trying to say, again, it's because put the energy where it fits. It's like a broad, if this was a personal reading, I guess they could be more specific, but it's like pulling on all your energies and all their energies, are saying like on the macro, what it really is I want with the clear audience and astrology and numerology that we already went through. Again, I want to say it's just a part of who you are, right? And it's like someone trying to figure out how to mimic it. They can't try to copy it. They can't. And it's like, okay, so you're like this, and I don't know if people like it, or again, it's beneficial to you. And when they're around, it makes them feel like they're not having any benefits, or they're not accelerating as fast as you. Again, they feel miserable. And we talk about this, how people feeling like everything they've done or invested their time in is obsolete. Oh, there it is. And that's them turning away from their divine purpose and trying to follow you. But that's not what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know if you heard that confirmation. A little beep beep out there. So wait, tell me more, because I feel like you're being too vague. What is this powerful thing? Sorry, guys. Like I want to. Again, they think it's physical. They think it's physical. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like they're wrong. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's you. I feel like it's just you. It's who you are. You can't copy that. You can't wear me, bruh, sis. Queen, King, Empress in the reverse. Emperor, reverse. Tyrant, my girl. It ain't gonna work. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in the reverse. Again, it's saying more of the same thing. Like you have something that's making everyone else look obsolete and materially imbalanced. They covet what you have. But Queen of Coins, again, she's damn near insane over whatever that pentacle is. Gold digger, I need it, I want it, I gotta have it. Neurotic over it. All I can think about is this pentacle. Whatever they think it's a physical thing, or again, whatever this power is, you're making us look materially unstable, or like we don't have like long-term plans, or again, whatever we had planned for the long term, it's obsolete. This is nonsense. It's like, you know, somebody wants to get their degree and like progress through life. Somebody wants to like live on welfare forever. Like that's what I mean. Like whatever you're doing, it's flipping the script. It's causing major imbalances, and it's also making these people look like not necessarily evil, but like again, like they keep up with like nefarious machinations. They hang around with fallen angels on some level. People can see this. High Priestess in a reverse, Temperance in a reverse on the Queen of Coins. Yeah, like somebody, people feel like that's why they're having so much material instability. It's the company they keep. And I'm going to say in the ethereal sense, they're surrounded, yes, by dark fallen angels with all that greed and covetousness that they have. And again, to the point where it damn near drives them insane. They can't think of anything else. Again, they're supposed to be on this path. They're following you this way. And with that High Priestess in the reverse, yeah, it's like people can see it. People know. They're getting the psychic hits when these people are around. They see the misery and the loser mentality. They hear the way they're speaking, and they see the things they take action on too, the useless things. I'm not saying everything this person would do, but well, you're taking the wrong action. So again, useless actions again. And again, people see the failures and like the misery is self-imposed. With the High Priestess in the reverse, yeah, like everybody's getting that psychic hit in the environment. Everybody knows that. It's on them. And again, with this Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance, yeah, you deal like, again, not only the ethereal sense that you bow to lower vibrational energies and frequencies, again, envy, jealousy, like pick your, well, no, I can't, not all of them, not all the seven deadly sins. But again, yeah, there could be some lusting after what you have, not maybe not in a sexual sense, but again, materially lusting, being envious, coveting, like these lower vibrational frequencies that you operate on. And I feel like you bring other people around you in the physical world too, who again, they behave like fallen angels, actual human beings who, again, they're nefarious, or again, they don't have anyone's best interests at heart. They're, again, lie, cheat, steal. However we get to the treasure, it would make no difference as long as we end up kings and queens in the end. Doesn't matter who we have to step on. Going more into, again, they hang out with people that don't understand how you can build a kingdom without having to subjugate the entire population. I believe that they're like that, and they have people around them like that, and everybody sees it. And then here you are in this forward. So the power thing is, I don't know if it's something they feel is going to be worth money or material resources for sure. But I'm not gonna get off of they're missing the point that what it really is it's like it's you. Again, you're the magician, you are the wand, the cup, like that's what they're missing. You can't take that from your like you're fully empowered physical, spiritual, like mental, emotional being. Someone's trying to take that from you. You can't. You could tell me things to make me question myself, but you can never, again, if I wake up at 5 in the morning and I'm not one of those people, I'm a morning person, let's say, I'm happy. It's like you could say things to me to make me feel bad, and make me feel like, oh yeah, I'm always loud in the morning, or I'm always waking up like something to try to make me, but you can't really take out of me that's who I am. I'm happy in the morning. I'm just not sad like you. I'm sorry. I didn't stay up all night last night in the group chat plotting on someone else's demise, buddy. I got a good night's sleep. I feel good. About to go make myself a cup of coffee, maybe throw a little bit espresso in there. I don't know. I'm gonna hit the elliptical for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna go over my day. Like someone, you see what I'm saying? Like you can't take that from somebody. Again, you can use spell work. You can try to tell them things, and like, again, you use your wand on them and try to knock them off their square, off their energy. You could try spell work, but it might not always work. And as I'm saying that, I'm not even realizing, yeah, like I said, I'm talking all this. It's like you could be in a good routine. Chariot, the lovers reverse. Like, again, what they don't see in the background way off is like, no, I'm good, babe boy, babe girl, I'm good. I'm all right. All right, let's get 1 or 2 Auries. How y'all doing? Ooh, I seen a big bullseye sign. Okay. Am I playing the music? Is that it? Or is that the violin? Like, play me the saddest tune on the smallest violin. Do you play the Titanic song like this on the tiniest violin? Is it that, or am I strumming the pain with my fingers and telling killing me soft? Ooh, what was that? Great Plains of Manifestation. Clockworks. Ooh, in the sweet. It's pretty much wow. Wow. Bottom of the deck again. Plains of Manifestation, Universal Clockworks, and there's a sweetheart involved. That's what I'm saying. They can't take this from you, man. It's not a physical thing. All the pentacle work I'm getting is the outward perception of what this could be. And again, for a lower vibrational person, it would have to be, right? It would have to be some kind of gauntlet of power, or some kind of magical jewel, or some nonsense. Someone can't accept the fact that, again, these keys, these artifacts, these things they're looking for, they're all contained inside you. Again, you're a complete being. You understand how the energy works. Again, like we said, like Divine said, you are a divine, and you know that. Sometimes like I said, maybe sometimes you feel you have apprehensions about yourself, but you know deep down, you know what it is. You know what it is. And again, I feel like you're doing the things that you're meant to be doing, bringing them into fruition, not throwing a tantrum. Think life will come with challenges. It's important to understand that it's part of the process. Again, towers for me, never to me, right? These things aren't happening to me. Nothing is happening to me. Everything is happening for me. I was watching today Jeremy Renner on The Breakfast Club, Hawkeye, and he had that accident on the snowmobile, but I didn't know he was saving his nephew's life at the same time. Like, it's crazy. He ended up dying for a little while and coming back, and now he's all spiritual, and he actually remembers what he saw on the other side, and he's going. I don't know if you've seen him speak, but again, he's going to give you proof of everything we're saying right now. He's like, no, there's a whole other world. And when he came back, actually, he was mad at them for bringing him back, because he knew he had passed on, and he's seen where he was going. Like, he was having the full experience. He came back with the memories. So again, it's just proof of everything that we're saying. Again, being behind the curtain and the veil and this whole other world that exists and everything. But Oh, sure. I think I lost my train of thought. But no, my point is, again, he has that inside him. He saved his nephew and did all that, risked his life. It's like it changed his reality, but now he's kind of getting, and he spoke about that too, how it was sort of rough to get back to after, like he said, he's like 20% titanium now or something like that. You're calling him Wolverine. But yeah, it's like to again, those things are in him. You can't really, like, okay, he's a real life hero, let's say, but you can't really change that about a person or say things like, there's some things that they try to say about him in the media before too that weren't true, and it's like, I don't know if I'm getting the same thing. He's sort of understanding the divine timing, how things work, and you're placing it. And again, life won't come without its challenges, but like, look what he was able to do by, again, locking in. You didn't really have a choice, but all the incredible things he was like able to do and is still able to do, because I feel like, how am I going to frame this so that it comes out the right way? No. Okay, right. All that, everything that Jeremy Renner is already contained in him. Nobody can change that or take that away from him. Before he had his accident, I feel like he felt different, and there might have been a way to sort of maybe not sway his entire belief system, but again, it might have been easier to get under his skin at that time. I feel like now, no, he's a complete physical, spiritual, mental, emotional being. It's like that's just different, and you can't take that out of him. You can't have that power or mimic that, and then you don't want to go through what well, I mean, we all go through our journeys, but you don't want to go through what Jeremy Renner went through to get to that point. And I feel like, again, that's, you're already there. And again, you're coming out on the other end of it sort of like he did, again, in this sweetheart energy, and it's making you more attractive, more beautiful. It's pulling more things towards you. Again, someone is looking for that to be a physical thing or a physical power, or again, the jewel or the gauntlet, the thing that they can take and like, now I've got it, I've got the Triforce or whatever. But there is no Triforce. I feel like you are the Triforce, or again, like Jeremy Renner, he's the conduit that they would be looking for. He's already plugged in, and he's coming back with memories from the other side. So again, you can't say you could say to him like, it's not true. But again, how could you tell a sweetheart that already, again, they look behind the veil, they know their place now in the grand scheme of things. He's definitely not going to experience the 7, the 8, the 9, or the 10 of swords probably ever again. Well, again, life doesn't come without its challenges. But I feel like the towers for him going forward will all be 4. It'll be a learning lesson. It's not something that, you can't look at everything that's happening to you. It's a challenge. Like, your life is supposed to be just one straight shot to the moon. But again, someone feels like you have that power, but they feel like there's a physical thing that you're using to give you that power. I don't feel like that's true. From what I'm getting, it's who you are. It's all these keys, codes, light codes, DNA activation. Again, all the jewels, the gauntlets, they're looking for the sword or the armor. Again, you're wearing the armor of God already. You already have your spiritual weapons with you. Again, it's not something someone can take, but they will try. It's also saying continue to manifest your right on schedule. Like we said, ride that boat down that white water rapid straight to your destination. Planes of manifestation and universal clockworks is 100% being behind the veil. You're again, three-dimensional circumstances can look how they want to look. Again, behind the veil, you are this sweetheart riding the boat straight towards where you're supposed to be. And there's a definite understanding about what's going on around you and behind the curtain. And most definitely, you always come out as, again, space cadet, like we said, free thinker. You're definitely out there in the universe, galactic family, attached to, again, the frequency or the radio station. You get your own downloads during the day, or again, you know the things that are pertinent information for you to know. The universe has a way of letting you know, telling you. Again, you guys speak that language. It's only getting better and better, or more clear. We spoke about that, how that was gonna become a more prevalent thing moving forward. And again, here we have the 2 cards representing the 5th dimension in all its, wow. And then we have the portal in almost all its, 3 cards representing the 5th dimension in almost all its entirety. And it's saying the same thing again, that you're way out there, that you're not on the ground with whatever these people are experiencing, or whatever they're looking for on the floor. They're not going to find it, and you're not there. You're killing. I keep hearing TV killed the radio star again. It's like whatever they were doing before is gonna be. I guess that's why they feel it's going out of style, whatever this is, or this way of thinking, or I don't know. You're gonna do something to prove that that is whatever that is. It's done. Okay, and here they come summoning chaos towards you. Okay, this is gonna be perfect. Let's go right down on the physical plane. Let's get the pulp deck. I don't know why all of a sudden I am hot. Go collective, go for sure. Once you see it, you can't unsee. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Exactly. Wow. That's not cool. Yeah, I know. It was itty bitty. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So you're playing the saddest song on the tiniest volcano. Yeah. If you get a chance, you could watch the interview. I mean, there's mad interviews with him talking about it now, and I didn't even know he was that. The last time I saw him talking about it, he was still like recovering. I didn't even know he like got his show back on TV and all that stuff. But yeah, check it out, and it's definitely. I'm telling you, it's from a spiritual standpoint, it's gonna like not change anything. It just, I'm telling you, it's going to validate the fact that yes, the fifth dimension is real. That, and then he's telling you that when he's like, it's not really like dying. It's sort of like, again, you go into this like you sort of leave the lower vibration behind. You kind of realize like that universal frequency. You kind of understand what it is. He said it's love, but again, you sort of get pulled into like what's real. And again, it's connection. It is love, but it's again being connected to again the people, the energies, the peoples, the places, the things, the planets, the emotions. Again, you have this like breaking out moment. DMT, people who use DMT often speak about that too. They say you reach a point where like first you go very high into your own consciousness. Then you reach a point where you leave that behind and you're a part of something else. And then that's where they have all the hallucinations and people say they see the jesters and the different blah, 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 blahs. But yeah, there's a very much like you get to a point where like there's everything you are, and then there's like a leaving that behind, and you connect to this like harmony type of vibration. So he definitely spoke about that, and he's been speaking about it. So it's just going to confirm to you that yes, the veil is real, and the physical world is the physical world, and we tap into it through our minds, and like our brains are the receivers, and like all that stuff. From what I can gather from what he is saying was real. He was upset. He even said it. He's like, no, because they laughed about it. But I remember him saying it in when he first got hurt. Yeah, he was upset. They brought him back. He wanted to go up there. He was having a time. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you watch the interview, it's just going to confirm to you that again, dude, it's real, baby. It's real. It's real. If you're not praying, start. It won't hurt. I'm trying to tell you, it's real. So healing is your thing. And again, this is what they don't like, or again, I feel like what they don't understand. The inner work, it's not something you can take. They're wondering what your power is. Your power is, again, you believe in yourself and like you understand you exist. You take yourself seriously. So you started taking care of yourself. You started putting the power on yourself, putting the healing on yourself. Three of Swords. And again, it puts you it puts you way out there. People who aren't doing the work, again, they're stuck on the ground. They're dealing with all those lower vibrationals. They're looking up, they're like, what? Again, snakes can't understand the lives of birds. Now, okay, they want to see your palm sweaty. They want to see you like defend yourself, or yeah, it's like get down here so we can cause you some trouble to see how you deal with it. So like we can tell the environment like, ah, ha, 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 you see, they're not as smart or as strong or as clever or as capable as everyone thought or whatever. Like this is them wanting to tear you down. So they want to put you in a position where you won't be able to defend yourself. And it's like, oh, all that healing is BS. Look, they're losing it. They're unraveling. Like again, they want to see, never let them see your palm sweaty. That's what they really want. Oh, and then they want to come in as your rescuer, but they know that wouldn't work. Again, they know it, just in general, they know like, this is like, I'm gonna curse right here. This is like, damn, we can't fuck with them. We can't fuck with them. We can't fuck with them. Like, because in order to get control, like now once you're broken down, it's like I can come in and, you know, again, console you and do, you see, that journey was too rough for you. You shouldn't have went out there. It's better for you just stay here. Give your power to me. It's okay. I'll take it. Like, but you're gonna be like, get the fuck up off me. What the fuck are you talking about? Like they know Page of Cups. They know that you're gonna be like, yo, bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me. I'm sorry, I'm going off with my potty mouth, and I don't. I curse. I try to curse when it's necessary, when it fits the context. But I mean, I feel like that's gonna be the general like, get the fuck up off me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't need a hug right now. Like, I'm not defeated. It's like that. I feel like someone will try to again, that King of Cups, like find a way to kind of, you know, back you down, get you in the corner. It's like, oh, you need help, don't you? Hey, no, I'll be your friend. It's like, no, I don't need nobody help. Get off me. So something like this. Let's see what this chaotic summons is. Oh, they're being blocked. So okay. And I'll show you that card and what it means. Wow, Archangel Michael swooping in. Okay, so then this card again, chaotic alignment. This is somebody here, right? This is, oh, it's on this side. So this is the person, right? And you can, because not everyone draws circles and actually summons demons. But again, this is someone who's aligning themselves with the negativity. Like you could not mess with this person or not do this wrong thing or this negative thing, but they're gonna do it, right? They're summoning that energy to be around him. So now, if you notice, like this person's hand is up, the demon's hand. So now they're wielding this energy. Now it's like with the co-creation. There is no separation between them. When they do this, the demon does it. When they lie, the demon lie. Like, you see what I'm saying? So someone is in this chaotic, destructive energy. They're working with darker forces. Like I said, these temperance angels in the reverse, these fallen angels, or again, these demonic forces. Put it how you, because again, not everyone actually does that. There are witches, warlocks, actual ones in the world. And again, they don't summon actual fire breathing dragons in like a room. It's an energetic thing, and it's a whole other thing that's for another day. When someone is willfully surrendering to negativity, I'm going to do negative things. I know it's wrong. I don't care. It's like they've got to take someone down. So like, I'm going to break the laws or go against my morals, whatever. Someone is, again, working. But remember, I said they were already in that kind of crazy Queen of Pentacles, again, on a lower vibrational, already embodying either envy or covetance, or right. So this is them, and whatever the demon does, they do it. It's a puppet show. It's a lockstep show. But if you notice, again, temperance in the reverse, no, a fallen angel met by an actual angel. And remember, they had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't know. No, here comes Archangel Michael with the real thing. This is what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is that they think they're seeing, it ain't that. Oh, sorry, ethereal being. Well, you see how he's standing again, 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the waters of the universe again, and he's balancing the emotions or the situations or anything out of balance in the situation. Again, Archangel Michael instantly comes in, puts balance to that situation. Now on this, oh yeah, he does have it. You see the triangle here. It's on the original Rider Waite, but if you see the triangle here, that triangle represents your, with the square, the triangle is like, it's a symbolic representation of you and exactly knowing your exact place. Like I said, every particle and everything is moving on a timing. This is knowing exactly where you fit in the grand. When you look outside and you see the entire universe outside your window or in the sky or whatever, this is knowing exactly or being exactly where you're supposed to be in that entire universal clockworks, right? So like I said, Archangel Michael is coming here to fully write something, put you back in line. Sorry, the camera is left and right, guys. That's why I keep doing that. You're headed towards your glory road. You're looking for your golden crown. You're taking the road. You're in lockstep with your destiny. Someone else is following that path. They're on the wrong path. They should be on their path. But as you can see, you're getting the real thing, or the thing they think is physical or whatever. When it does become physical, it'll come to you, not whoever this fallen angel is or whatever. The real angel is going to bring the real thing to the real person. And as you can see, it was temperance in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have temperance in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Like I said, coming out over whatever it is, again, whatever demonic force or whatever they think they're going to work with, surrender negativity, they're going to surrender themselves to. It's going to get backhanded through the drywall, and everything that's going to get put right back, again, a place for everything and everything in its place, is going to go right back to, again, universal alignment, regardless of whatever disruptions this person thinks they can make in the entire grand scheme of the universal clockworks, which is, you're going against God at this point. You're summoning a demon to disrupt God's plans. And that's why I said Archangel Michael swooping in. As soon as that card came out and I went to clarify, Archangel Michael swooped down from heaven and was like, no, I got something for you. That's what I'm trying to say with also that protector that's with you. It's like that. Remember, there's always somebody watching these forces, intimidating them, menacing them. It dresses up as a monster so it can go to the monstrous places and intimidate the monsters on your behalf, but it's not a monster. It's an actual angel. That's what I try. This is more along the lines of that energy. I'm getting the same kind of thing. Now, I don't know. It could be that. Maybe Archangel Michael is dressing up at night and going downstairs and terrifying the bad ones. It seems below his spiritual rank. We have a lot of information about him and how he's operated in heaven over the eons of the universe. Again, there's no timing out there, so I'll just say that in Earth time. We have evidence in the Bible and these things of how the angels have operated, right? But if it's not Archangel Michael, then this is your protector again, unmasking himself in the face, like, aha, you thought I would, like, unmasking himself in the face of whatever lower vibrational forces. And like I told you, where that thing, it doesn't play any games. It's totally down. It has divine authority to do these things. It's not abusing its power, but it's making sure that, like, that's what I'm saying, where it goes around basically intimidating these things where you're concerned, because it wants someone to just push the point a little bit, even think of doing something wrong, and that's enough to activate this thing against them. So again, whoever is doing this or whatever power they think they're working with, immediately either Archangel Michael or that protector that we spoke of is going to pop up right upon them. Again, energetic. So this is more spiritual protection. Again, I feel like you, come on now, you're going through the portal, appearing in the fifth dimension, and observing the universe in all its glory and timing. And again, you're just a little sweetheart. You're waiting, chariot. Your forward movement, again, based on turbulence, but still forward movement. Someone only feels the turbulence. What did Bob Marley say? Some people feel the rain. Others, they just get wet. I feel like you feel the rain. This is getting wet. It's not going to go well for a night that's on fire, all this water. But ooh, wow. And then as we had, though, I didn't see that, because remember I said they were the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They were the Ace of, that's crazy. I didn't see this was on the bottom. They were the Temperance in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, upright. And on the bottom of the deck, way in the back, who is that? The Queen of Pentacles. So I'm trying to tell you, exactly everything they're doing, there's going to be a counteracting energy for all of it. Like I said, your spiritual protection, you go dark angel, I go light angel. You get knocked out. You want to be on the bad end of Treasure Island, that's bad. I'm going to bring the good side to, again, the collective. Oh, you're a psycho, envious, covetous queen. No, I'm going to show you the real queen of material in this blood clot. So, I mean, it's going pretty well. I feel like the energy is telling us a story. It's pretty easy to follow. Like I said, that fell right out on there, and I didn't even see that. I was talking that whole time. I did not see that Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is like, you see what I'm saying? The space cadet, the captain. Again, people know, again, you have the direction. The floodlights are on your ship. You're the leader of your own life. Confidence, foresight, empathy, bravery, wisdom, respected authority. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, where people, they admire you. They might not tell you, but they know who you are. They don't, again, they see you pour the coffee. They feel again, their energy is being bombarded. You're just like, good morning. You're not trying to do anything. But again, I feel like you know how your energy works. So again, respected authority. People can feel that aura around you. You're someone to be respected. Again, no matter what happens, like I said, with that sweetheart energy, the last thing, and that's crazy too, because this already came out. Positive outlook. Oh, positive outlook. And I put that on the captain card because I know from just how the military works, team morale is like very important. If you're marching in the back of some jungle or whatever, like, let's say you're hungry, you can't be like, I'm hungry, and then somebody's gonna be like, well, I'm tired too. And then, no, now we're not fighting a war, we're submitting to all the, you see what I'm saying? No, we got to stay focused. Who cares if you're hungry or tired? Yo, we're in a war zone, we got a mission, like this type of thing. So the captain, he always tries to keep the morale up, or again, it's like, yeah, we're all hungry, but no, we get here, we could, like, he's gonna say something, do something to break that, anything that could kind of bring the team morale down. And I feel like that's what I'm saying, where a lot of things are happening to you. You're facing the turbulence, but you're managing to maintain this sweetheart energy. Again, you have a positive outlook. You're actually, again, communicating with the universe, understanding like, okay, no, this is a journey, and it's gonna be not at certain points, but it's gonna come to an end. And in the end, again, I'm gonna lead myself exactly to where I want to go, right? You have direction, leadership of your own life. We've been saying this over and over and over and over again. And there, like I said, originally, this was the card, the heart of gold. This is what's guiding you. This is the light on the end of the ship that I keep telling you about. There's another heart card in here, but it's like the pink heart or the red heart, like the emotional heart. This is like having the heart of gold, or the heart, like the person that does the right thing, like giving freely of one's time. This is the intro card, giving freely of one's time and energy, being fully authentic, having a strong character, loves all unconditionally, a true friend or ally, right? That with this captain energy, this is what I'm trying to say, where this is the guiding light that you're following, where everyone else's boats got to line up behind you. This is what they don't have. This could be the pentacle. This could be the thing that the power, right, that they're looking for. It's like you're being guided by, you can see in front of you, because again, your heart's pure. You know what you want to do. You can surrender to this journey. You know you're with the divine. Nothing other than what's meant to happen to you is going to happen to you. And again, you may face challenges, but you know that you won't be fully defeated on this journey. It's going to come to an end, and it's meant to end in victory for you if you can just hold out and stay, again, lock in. Like we said, focus. The fourth quarter has started. It's no time to look over the side of the ladder and realize how high you are and have a damn heart attack. LeBron coming down the middle right now. You got to step up. D, take the charge. Like, you got to turn the game around and win. And you have the power to do that. And you're being guided to do that. Again, on this path where you're going, you're way, way, way out there, far from these lower vibrational energies. And I feel like I said, this is the map that you're following, or the compass, or whatever. It's your own heart. This is something they can't take away from you. You can't take away the fact that someone has a heart of gold and they're just a damn sweetheart. You could say things to them, again, in the ways of spell work. You can bombard this person. The environment can bombard this person and have them believe in their own mind that they're not who they are. And then that probably wouldn't last. You know, someone might be deterred for, even if it was in the worst case scenario and someone was completely marginalized, let's say it went on for 2 years, they would break out of it, eventually heal themselves. They would come back to this point and still make their ascension. But I don't feel like you're going to have to do that, because you're already, again, moving in accordance. You can't take that. That's what I was saying the whole time, where it may be like a personality trait or something that someone, they perceive that from their perspective, because they're so low vibrational, it has to be something physical. It has to be a pentacle, either in the reverse. It has to be something I can see, smell, I can take from this person, and it gives me the power. And it's like, no, you can't take someone's heart of gold. And the fact that they're just a good person, your kindness, your kind, happy disposition, it makes you beautiful. It's like, let's just say, for like example, like people say, oh, on a scale from 1 to 10, what is this person? Let's say somebody was to say, oh, collective is a 7, but your attitude and the way you're kind, they're going to say, no, collective a 9. It's like you smile different. When you smile, you mean it. When you, I don't know, you're like, people can tell your advice is genuine. Like, this makes you come off as empowered. Like, you care about things. You don't have to subjugate the environment in order to create a kingdom. Like, this is a power that people see that you have, and it makes you more alluring, more attractive, more magnetic, more contagious. And like I said, it's not going to be something they can take, because it's what's guiding you. And your beautiful heart of gold is this beautiful person that you are. Again, like I said, the keys, everything is in you. You are the magician, or the wand, or the spell, or whatever they think they're looking for. It's you. I feel like someone, either they can't believe it, or again, they're just like, because again, it's an outside looking in perspective. So they're like, it's got to be something. And again, I'm so low vibrational. Again, all I understand is that matches light dynamite. They don't understand that you are the fire, the matches, the dynamite, the gunpowder. Like, they don't see, again, their energy like that. It's just physical. All right. Wonder. Okay. All right. How are we doing? -1. Yes, I'm one of the sweethearts he's referring to. Love fire. Okay, been there and I survived. Outside from live stream, does anyone need what? I have train. I don't know what that is. It was almost a funny joke, but I think you're talking about something. It could have been funny if you were keyed in, but it's not gonna work. Whatever. Yeah, I love Robin Williams too. Wasn't I just? That was one of our clear audience songs. You ain't never had a friend like me. What? Oh my. I love that shit. Can your friends do this? I love that shit. But see, again, this is what I was telling you. I mean, we're gonna close this out, because you're just getting too. You see, you got both. See, and then I just say there's another heart, the red heart, the heart of yes. This is what's sweetheart, truth, pure heart, loving, caring, genuine heart. Again, I'm not taking this from you, and I feel like we've gotten to the bottom of this is what they believe the power. You've got the ring of power or whatever. My precious. No, there's nothing like that. You're a good person. You've done a lot of good things for a lot of people in the past and the recent past, and you've done a lot of good things for yourself. And I feel like, again, the universe sees this and things work a certain way. Like I said, the clock is turning, and every single thing, Google Particle Zoo, you'll see what I mean. There's worlds upon worlds on my hand, and it goes to the atoms, and then deeper and deeper and deeper. There's just worlds on worlds on worlds on worlds on worlds on worlds of energy, particles, fragments of atoms, all kinds of things. It goes on forever. I feel like you see, even if you didn't know that before I just said it, I feel like from the level of consciousness that you're on, you see your place in the universe to some degree. and you're working with that. And again, this is having a guiding light in that infinite darkness is like it's priceless. This is your advantage, right? You've built a fully functional spacecraft. Again, it's not spacecraft. Again, it's a I see chariots in the sky, men on earth look surprised as they float across the skies. Killer Priest, you'll come to see that the Wu-Tang Clan actually predicted a lot of the things that are going on right now, especially with that Three Eye Atlas. I mean, what Atoms to Atoms, Killer Priest is basically saying that. Well, I mean, if that's what it turns out to be, again, flaming sky chariots, they're not UFOs, UAPs, or again, the further you go back in the history of how they're depicted, again, flaming sky, right in my chariot. Okay, so you could have, let's get some tarot on this because you could have a new idea. And oh man, these people they're gonna end up burnt out, man. They're gonna end up burnt out. Okay, I'm gonna give you just a little bit more tarot on this, and I'll get you guys up out of here. To Hook, not even leave him alone. She robbed him and left him alone. Ooh, poor Farley. Oh, thank you. A great person too, yo. Yeah, I mean, I feel like all of y'all are great. Don't get me wrong. I feel like all of y'all are great. I read your comments all the time, and I try to tell because well, my memory's not that good. It's a lot of comments every day, but I mean, you guys tell me stories that like I know the feel. I can still remember the feeling I get. I'm telling you, you guys tell me stories sometimes, and it's like I say it almost every day now. It's like you don't know how you're changing like my life and my perspective. It's like how someone would give you someone I know would give me advice. It's like someone would taps in, let's say from the UK, and they tell me like it's just a totally different mind state, lifestyle. The things they're describing are things that I kind of potentially may have even gone through, but it's like the way someone would deal with it and like come out, like you just have no idea how inspirational all this stuff is. So like you guys are changing my life in a way I didn't see coming. That's happening now. You do randomly, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I like don't be in there dropping all your personal details. Again, there's other people in there reading and like but the things that you guys do say, like I don't know how to tell you the things you guys say. Like I don't even have the right words. Like all I could say is like you guys are changing my life. You're opening. My third eye was already open. My crown chakra was already activated, but now it's like again seeing through even just a glimpse through the spiritual lens of other members of the collective that I know are striving to try to do the right things. And it's not easy, and they're facing challenges and having breakthroughs at the same time. It's like you guys telling me these things all the time. Like I said, don't get too crazy. Don't give away all your personal details, but the details and the stories that you guys do tell sometimes, I'm trying to tell you. It's like people that I know in my real life, they're like they might look at me as resilient, and I am resilient. But these days, maybe they're seeing an extra fire in me, and that's you guys. That's you guys. It's like knowing that, like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and go as hard as I can on like all the things that I'm supposed to do, because I already know that there's so many of you that already told me that that's what you have to get up every day and do. And like sometimes it's going well, sometimes it's not going well, sometimes it's a battle, sometimes it's again. So I just feel like, okay, when I feel my energy getting turbulent or okay, like things may become imbalanced, I'm like, no. I'm like, that's what I was saying with, I could take a break from YouTube now and be like, oh, I need to restructure myself. And it's like, no, like collective ain't getting the chance to do that. And you guys tell me every day that, no, y'all going hard. So it's like, I got to step up. I got to go hard too. And it's like, now that's translating into multiple different areas of my life. I know I'm rambling and this is a tangent, but I really have to give it up to you guys. I say it every day, but sometimes I don't have the words. All I do say is, you guys have no idea how you're changing my life. But that's part of it. It's like the resilience factor. I was already a resilient. Hardin a fighter. Hardin been fighting all his life. But now it's like going into the fight and not even caring if I win or lose or about the fight. And then it's like, now I'm like, you can't hurt me. The punches aren't real, or however, whatever form I'm performing in, like the pain is not real, because I know that you guys are feeling that. I'm connected to you at all times. And then this is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just, because I'm not in the chat too, and I'm just been rambling. And I just I'm reading some of the things. I just want to let you guys know that no, the connection is like super duper real, and you guys have changed my life. Like it wouldn't matter if it stopped now. I could never look at the world, the life, people, anything like that the same. Like I see everybody fighting, more people than I thought, and I thought I was fighting hard. And it's like, no, it's really time to again not look over the sides, focus, lock in, and like turn up this whole fourth quarter, and like win the game, finish strong the way that we know we can. like that we know that we should. Like, yeah, I know I went on a rant tangent right there. I hope it wasn't too like. I hope you guys got what I was saying. I know sometimes I get so far out there I even lose my train of thought and then I bring it back. But I hope you guys got what I was saying right there. Like it definitely is like a love. When the live stream ends, like I still feel you guys present. I've still like it's there. It's always there now, and it's changed my entire life and the way I look at reality as a freaking whole. Okay, so you're gonna have a breakthrough moment, or again, well, I think we talked about it. There's something happening where you're gonna shine. Again, you're the light bulb here. You're having your moment, and it's gonna reveal again some type of fallen energy or hopeless energy, or someone who's given up, or again, they're in the flow of negativity. It may not be they may not be fully expressing it yet, but again, this person has no connection to the divine. Excuse me. It seems like they don't really even want one at this time. But whatever that is, it's going to be seen with this moon in the reverse, like it's mask off or whatever that is, right? And it's going to be in the face of, we said that, right? There's going to be like after a certain night or a certain day, because what was that song? Into the night. I love that beat. But yeah, there's gonna be like after a certain night, or again, maybe when the sun comes out, or like after a day, it's gonna be like something is gonna be different. Someone's mask is gonna come off like permanently, and they're gonna be seen for again promoting. Like if you feel down, this person trying to bring you down more because they're down. Like you're gonna be seen for that type of energy. Like you're like a succubus. Look at what I said, 5 of Cups, right? And then that came out before too. But somebody again, they know they're miserable. They're whatever it is about them is not going right. They're going to be seen as like trying to maintain this misery or force it on people. Or again, it's more of that. Yeah, but it's like you're trying to keep us all sad. But look at that person over there. Like they're just like I'm gonna go over there with that. Like, and that's what I was saying. Where I don't know if you win the dance off or again you go viral, but there's a moment where whatever you're doing is seen, and then whatever else is happening is seen, and it's like, yeah, we don't want to do this anymore. We want to go towards whatever that is, and it's like, yeah, people are going to see a situation clearly or see you clearly for who you are and the situation outside itself or what it is or something like that. Like you're on the right side of history with whatever is going on, and I feel like people they're still having apprehensions and they're going to get a rude awakening as into like they're going to understand why they got to choose the side that they're choosing. Or again, there's some hope. This hopelessness is not going to work. Like hopelessness, misery, and just walking around feeling like everything is always going to go down. It's like people are going to get away from that when they see whatever this is that you, again, they're going to say someone's going to try to, even then in the face of defeat, they're going to try to say, yeah, but it's manipulation. It's black magic. Oh, they cheated. They did something to win. It's going to be something like that. But no, this is a clear light bulb. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. In the face of this Ace of Wands, this light bulb, I feel like, again, a burst of energy or something, like something you can take hold of, perform an action right here, and like something amazing happens. Or now we get like, we open this door and a brand new adventure is going to happen. Like, we gotta go out there and take hold of whatever this is. But like, look at it. It's like brimming with possibilities. Something like that. A lot of energy, again, with this light bulb, and again, a wand of fire. Like there's something coming in. Someone's gonna say you're using that is some type of manipulation or trickery, or the way you did this, like it was unfair, or I want a recount of the votes. They didn't really win. Like there's someone trying to say that. I feel like it's, again, an outward perception. I'm not gonna, let me just, ooh, that one just flew out. It is. It's them trying to find an opportunity to end you or pull your reputation down, or again prove you were a liar, make your palms sweaty. Now perform now that you're under pressure. Type of, again, they want to see you slip, fall, and so they can say, "Aha! See, I told you." They're not, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. Again, this is an outward perception. This is someone with a 10 of swords lingering over them, and they're trying to find a way to mirror it back to you by saying that, again, you're a liar or a manipulator. Or again, you do spell work, black magic, you do nefarious, negative things. You work with you're the one working with the darker force to get what you want. That's the narrative someone's going to want to paint. But again, the 10 of swords, if they can't prove that narrative, kaboom, sword of Damocles comes down. That's why they're in the final moments when it's already over. It's already clear that they've lost. They're going to try to push that as like a last minute thing to win. They're going to try to say something else against you. And maybe it's not fully that, but they're going to try to say something negative. If they don't say, oh, spell work, manipulation, you lied, whatever, they're going to try to make a negative comment or something along the lines of to try to slight the win. But I don't feel like it's going to translate. The energy utilized is going to be clear as day that it was in the upright. and that this breakthrough was like, it was pure, it was divine, it was meant to come into fruition. And then that card was landing right on top of clockworks and planes of manifestation as I'm saying that. So again, something sent from behind the veil with precise timing from the divine. Like again, it's meant to happen. This breakthrough is meant to be seen. And so I don't know if, again, if you're be viral or you're just somewhere and like something happens and like you sort of have the stage and everyone hears what you say, or it could be like I said, you and a person have like you end up having to dress someone down, and only a few people or one or two people are there, but then the word gets out, and it's like there's gonna be a moment where somebody who thinks they're king demon in the environment is gonna again have a fall from grace directly related to you, and it's gonna get out there, and there's gonna be nothing they can do about it. And then to mitigate the fallout, they're gonna try to again throw some random slander. Let's say they could say you're a liar or manipulator. I don't know if it'll exactly be that, but they're gonna expect some random slander to try to fly that doesn't fly. Like, so even when it happens, you're like, because I don't know when this is gonna happen, and it keeps coming out. I know it's like it's a major chapter closing in the cycle, and I don't want to, you know. But when it does happen again, you could have a moment where, like, if you remember, because I was Hardy ain't gonna be there, you know what I mean? Super Natty ain't gonna be there. You're gonna have to, but you might even remember this moment and be like, oh wow, that's what they, like, you know, when you actually hear, I don't know what they're gonna say, but when you actually hear the nonsense they try to fling, you know, that will be confirmation to you that that this was the reading. You're like, oh, that's what he was talking about. Oh, I slept with my dog. Wow, that's what this is the nonsense they're gonna try to throw, like something ridiculous. It could be. I know that was but I was trying to be as ridiculous as possible. But it could be something like that. They try to start like a random off-brand rumor, and it's clear it's a Hail Mary, and it's not working. Like something like this. Be on the lookout. To where like when it comes to into your awareness, I don't know exactly what it will be, but it could be a moment where you'd be like, oh, that's what it was. Okay, you know, they thought they could get it. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, one more. I'll get you guys out of here. Willful concealment. So someone could be hiding. Okay, yeah, then that's what it is. At this time, I feel like people, again, they're hiding a lot of, they're not happy. They're not happy. People are wearing masks. They're trying to, again, keep up with appearances. Hyacinth. Maybe some of my UK people know that show. I used to love that show. Hyacinth. My mom used to watch it every Sunday morning as a kid. And I used to watch it and think it was the silliest thing, but I couldn't stop watching it. So yeah, it could be keeping up with appearances for a lot of people. Again, willfully concealing, again, that they are very unhappy with their circumstances. Yeah, very unhappy. The Seven of Cups, like this is, oof. It's like wishing for a change that you know ain't coming. You finna be sad. Ooh, okay. In the face of an, well, is that? Oh, Seven of, okay. Concealing that people are unhappy and they feel they're being faced with, again, and this could be you, somebody, or there are energies that are behaving not in a nefarious way and not in distorted energy, and they're receiving Ace of Cups after Ace of Cups after Ace of Cups after Ace of Cups. And how I know these are multiple Ace of Cups is because there's the world in reverse. So they're in a cycle of being shocked. Again, this could be 7 in a row that they witness other people receive. And again, they're in a nonstop cycle of being in shock and watching. Again, the divine is just blessing this person and that person. And again, they're standing there at the Ten of Swords trying to revert, trying to get out of that. Like, don't let the cycle end with me not getting anything. That's the Ten of Swords on me. So someone could be waiting for their opportunity for profit, success, or again, to try to dive through that window to escape whatever this is. Again, self-imposed misery. Like I said, if you planted those seeds of misfortune, don't be surprised when you grow a shit crop and you're forced to eat that for the winter. And as you beg divine for another, divine's going to say, I gave you seeds. What you turned them into was completely under your own fruition. Now you got to live with whatever that is. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's multiple blessings coming out in the environment. Someone feels like, again, overwhelmed, or they're thinking about all the things, the blessings that they should be getting that's not coming their way. And again, it's this very overwhelming feeling. It's like, didn't I ask for it? But why? Because Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You didn't plant, you thought you planted those seeds, but you didn't. Now you may be in shock, or again, when this thing comes, when you turn the TV on and you see that, you know, what they do on YouTube, the kids now, they play that screen like the screen is smashed, and then their parents come in, and then there's like a horror movie, like it's a whole thing. But again, someone's looking at the whole TV like it's smashed, it's not working, and it's like, yeah, they may be shocked, but again, this is, you smashed the TV, bro. You don't remember? It's like that sort of energy. So yeah, it's like nonstop cycle of blessings coming in and in and in, and it could be happy again. Slow and steady wins the race. This could be like divine could be not in a rush to fully unload whatever this is. So they could spend a lot of time being unhappy and watching everyone else around them get blessed while they play Skinwalker and I trace energies and have no identity of my own. But yeah. That's what I got for you guys today. Um or the list A B C D. Hey, check now, y'all. No meow. I don't know what Saurus. I don't know. I don't know what you've been saying, but God bless you all the same. Some of it was kind of funny. And one of the jokes you could have got off super hard, but I don't know. You went left with it. Woo, bovine Canada. Avian, bovine, birds, cows, and what's can? I don't know. Ace of Cups is paycheck to paycheck type of energy. It could be, but then it's someone in the face, someone that doesn't have a job or any ambitions, and they're watching somebody get, even if they're living pay. Like I said, someone may be like, I live paycheck to paycheck. Oh, this is, but yeah, then there's somebody with no job and no ambitions that want your paycheck to paycheck situation, but then they're too lazy to even, again, if they had the job, they wouldn't show up, or they would lose it in the first 2 weeks. They're not like, yeah, you maybe, but that's what I'm saying. That paycheck to paycheck, stay on your grind, keep making a plan. Again, the three-dimensional circumstances look crazy, and trust me, I'm learning a lot about how the local governments, and again, in just my own area, are, again, they're very involved in making life topsy-turvy for a lot of people. But that doesn't, again, don't feed into that. It could get crazy, but again, stay focused on what you're doing. You never know when an opportunity could come by that you could take advantage of. Again, it's always, they can't control the universe like that. Like they could again try to suppress the people, do whatever, but like things are going to still be coming out at random. You got to be able to spot them. You got to be tapped into your own energy. The more you're tapped into, again, the chaos and the, yeah, that's what they want. Then you're going to miss everything that's going on around you, and you will be stuck in that position. But no, I mean, I doubt that anyone is meant to be held in place, especially in the way the energy is moving right now, like for long. Everything is so accelerated. So exactly, you see what I'm saying? Exactly. There is no sheeping in this. Everybody knows what's going on. It's like, yeah, now let's lock in. Like I might pretend to you like I don't know what's going on, but again, that's on you. If you never actually say the words to me, you know what's going on, I'm gonna feel like I'm under no obligation to tell you. So, and especially if I know, again, you don't have my best interest at heart, you want to wear my skin. It's like, yeah, I may not have words for anybody in a situation like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, lock in. It's the fourth quarter. These people don't even realize that they're in the game. They don't have any points on the board. So no, you lock in and wait till they call the buzzer in, and you go look at the stat sheet. And when your stats are stacked and they got like 2 points, 1 assist, yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are the crops that you're gonna get. You spent all your time not participating or not doing the things, not playing your role, player. And that's why now you're not going to have a championship or player of the game or MVP, whatever it is that people are aiming for. You're not going to get the trophies or the rewards for the merits of your efforts if you don't put in any effort, or if you put in a misguided effort. Again, you're going to perform in the game like you're misguided. That's what you practiced, right? You can't come in now and be like, I want to shoot like Steph Curry, but you was practicing layups all offseason. Like your layup package is going to be good, and that spirit's going to bless you with that. But if you only want to stand at the top and shoot threes and wonder why you're missing, and now the coach is taking you out, like, stop walking in that man's path. That's his path. You are the layup. You see what I'm saying? I'm just using a broad example, but it's very much sort of something sort of like that. I was asking. She shoots like me, uses both hands. Okay. All right. Sunshine, yes, I agree. We are far from sheep at this point. Healers, yes, focus your energy. 100%. You guys lock in. It's the time now. We're getting so close. And another cycle may close with that 3-eye atlas. Could be a cycle close. So from what I can see, there's still 3. There's still the end of the year cycle, New Year's, January 1st. Again, everybody in the world is going to be under, we're all going to be in agreement that the year is changing. Again, there's a cycle that we're collectively creating and agreeing that is closing. That's going to be where the people think the years are fake, or, oh, it's not even 2025 and then I can follow this calendar, whatever you think. Again, the minds of the people are going to be focusing that energy that day at that time. So it can be utilized either way. And that's what I'm saying. There's a cycle closing then. There's the holidays and between the 21st and let's say the 20th, even let's say between the 20th of December and even up until New Year's. That's a whole transitional time too. A lot of people don't work or they get off. Again, it's people spending time with their families. Again, the energy is focused sort of all on the same thing. When that time is over, again, a cycle will close then. And because those cycles are so close, that's why I can't really tell which is the big micro, which is the closing of that big macro cycle that we keep seeing and keep bumping up into on in the energies. But Three Eye Atlas, well, you have Halloween again. People are going to be focused, and then that time is going to pass. America, you guys have your Thanksgiving. I'm sure some cycles will close around that time. I don't see them as being major, right? But definitely, or again, people dealing with family issues or repairing relationships. Like I could definitely see cycles like that coming to an end and like people moving on. Either you repaired those relationships or you didn't, or like it definitely see closure in there. But I don't think that's the main thing. Three Eye Atlas is going to be doing some crazy things around like I think the 30th or whatever. But again, it already has the conscious minds of the people focused on that one thing. So when it passes or comes into view or whatever, again, a cycle will the cycle of waiting will close and a new cycle of knowing more about what this is. Now that's what I'm saying. There are multiple cycles getting ready to close along this line, a whole lot of them. And that Three Eye Atlas coming into the thing, like again, where if that wasn't there, we would just be worried about again more towards the end of the year. And like I said, maybe even American Thanksgiving, because that's a actually like that's a very big energy. That's a very much like Christmas. I don't know if Christmas is like, because they say again the dates at times. Maybe it's Jesus' birthday, maybe it's not. But I think it's important that we all acknowledge a day for that and we just celebrate it. Again, if we don't have the right timeline. But yeah, I feel like American Thanksgiving is something like that too. It's more of like a worldwide like day of loving family, tapping in with people, whether you want to call it Christmas or not. For me, that's what as a grown adult, again, I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. That's what the energy is really like. It's really about. It's like again, it's a very strong and positive energy that you could call someone that you've been fighting with all year on Christmas, and it's easier because again to repair the relationship because the energy is already there. So I feel like Thanksgiving for Americans, for me, has always been a thing like that. Family, people come together, like no matter what was happening, everyone seems to have a great time around that time. Like I said, if you want to repair a relationship or start a relationship or something, again, the energy is so positive. It just opens people up to more conversations and their emotions are more free flowing. So I don't know. There's mad cycles like that are getting ready to close. It's going to be very important to just pay attention to but that would be all we had to deal with. But now and maybe Halloween, but Three Eye Atlas is making, again, there's going to be convergences of certain points in time where everyone's going to be paying attention to the same thing. All the conscious energy will be focused in one direction. And that will result, again, in the waiting cycle will eventually end. And then it will be, okay, now we know what it is. And then whatever's going to happen after that. And then cycle, like three micro cycles closing around Three Eye Atlas and then one major one on the macro. And again, if that thing wasn't there, we wouldn't even have to deal with that energy. So I'm saying that something is coming into play. And I guess on the physical plane, it could be evidence of, again, something big coming into your life, or like a large influx of energy that otherwise, like it could happen by surprise is what I'm saying, or like something like that, like something that you wouldn't be able to utilize otherwise, but there's going to be a specific set of circumstances that will arise that will allow you to have access to a certain type of energy, again, that you wouldn't normally have access to. So again, I'm working the spiritual sciences behind the scenes. I'm trying to keep track of everything, and I hope I'm not going too far out and you guys can kind of grasp what I'm saying with the cycles and why we keep bumping into a lot of the same energy sometimes. But we spoke about that a long time ago, and you guys told me it's not about that. Again, you just want the information and you'll discern for yourself where it goes. So, but yeah, these are like the main 5 or 6 energies I see that we keep bumping into. And again, everybody's in it, but you guys seem to be, again, ahead of the class. So just keep it up. Again, very proud of you. I tell you guys all the time, if I could be there, I'd be in the back seat, again, grabbing the headrest, like, oh, you're great. I'd be having you up in the car or wherever, the living room, wherever you are right now watching the video. But yeah, I'm focusing on the cycles for that reason, because there's a lot going on. And I feel like you guys are, again, headed for greatness. Either way, we already know. And then when the year ends, look towards like about around January 15th or so, because there's going to be a lot of like residual energy that's like carries over. It's like the radiation of it. It's going to take a while for all of that to dissipate. So some things that maybe people were waiting for, like on the 1st, they may land later. But again, a lot of things are going to spill out in during that time. And I don't know if it's all going to happen directly on the 1st. So like some grace period for a few days later, but a lot of different things will, around mid-January, you'll be able to look back and see like a lot of things have changed, is what I'm trying to say. Like it should be more than apparent what the energy is. And again, you working with the energy now, I mean, you seem to, you guys, it's like you know anyway. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment section. You know your boy got number love for you. I'd stay here all night with you guys if I can and just shoot the shit. Yes, divine timing. I don't celebrate. I want to stay away from the matrix. I concur, but you won't be able to hide from your blessings. I can tell you that. The Most High got me out the house the other day in a way that I didn't even know was possible. And I am the hermit of hermits. Oh, no doubt. Thank you too. Yeah, have a good day. Yeah, I just got love for all you guys. You already know what it is. Your boy Hardin, man, and yeah, I just got love for all you guys. Yeah, I will keep going. You guys keep going too. Again, don't stop manifesting the highest timeline. Remember, stay focused. You're not starting the fourth quarter, guys. You're already a few minutes in. So if you were sort of apprehensive, it's like, no, 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 it's time to lock in. Like now, it's time to get to it. Again, you're not behind. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna keep showing as long as I can. You know me, I'm happy to help in any way that I can. I'm gonna keep showing up for as long as I can, as much as I can. But yeah, just remember you're in the game now, so remember to stay focused, guys. It's gonna be very, very, very important going forward. Again, we're every day we're getting closer. I saw there was 67 days till Christmas, and that was like 2 days ago or something. So imagine that there's only like maybe 70 days left in the year. So lock in, like I said, or let's say like yeah, 7 minutes left in the game, right? Fourth quarter. Let's look at it like that. For easy math, right? Lock in for those last 7 minutes. Don't look over the sides of the ladder and get nervous. Again, keep climbing. You've got this. Follow your again, you've got your light, follow it. Follow it, follow it, follow it. All right, I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow. I may be in the other studio tomorrow. I don't know, it's not fully decided yet, and it's gonna take a lot of moving around. But yeah, your boy's working hard behind the scenes. Again, I'm not taking any time off to be like, I need to go on a spiritual journey. No, we're gonna take a spiritual journey together, Dark Night. So I'm gonna do it all live for you guys. And again, we're gonna manifest the highest timeline together because, like I said, you guys already told me you don't get a break. Okay, you got to face your life every day. So again, I'm gonna be here in it with you guys. Same way. Let's do it. Highest timeline. Yes, above all, stay safe. Again, love all you guys. If you were, I wish I could be there with you. But again, like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. Again, tell a friend, and you guys just keep manifesting. Stay blessed, stay safe, have all your prayers answered. Take all this back to the Most High. Again, cleanse, pray, do all that good stuff. Don't just, okay, Hardin said it's going to happen, and we'll wait for it to happen. Make sure you're again, free will and discernment. Plug it into your energy, into your reality, see where it fits, and like the things, and like, progressively, slow and steady wins the race. There's no rush, and we're going to do it. So yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Your boy got nothing but love for you. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next one.